things done.
There's no sign of life.
Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. I love
Way
this song.
to open the show with some fucking Bowie.
With the Bowie. Hello, everybody. Welcome,
Papa Bowie.
everyone. We are Black Market Dub. Welcome
Yes.
to Black Market Live. Our show every week. We're all together
Where we make
with
dub.
you. We make dub reggae music.
Dub.
Coming to you live from our respective studios. I'm Brandon Wise Owl here in Los Angeles. That's Nate, OG Black Market in Nashville, Tennessee.
Hello.
What the F are we doing today,
Well,
Nate?
So we've got a whole bunch of stuff, honestly, just to listen to, first
Yeah.
and foremost.
Yes.
We've got new progress on the Bim Skala Bim track for the Stubborn Records compilation. And we're thinking we might have Brandon sing on the song today as part of the show, which we've never done on the show before.
That's right.
Singing vocals is it's kind of an intimate process for any artist, so it's you know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't do it live in front of a bunch of people, but
Yeah.
I think it's awesome that you're willing to do that and to give it a shot and see how it goes. Although I just found out you just puked, correct? So
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I have
was-
this thing. So it's morning time here in California. Oh, by the way, Tommy AU says, "Good evening, good people from Wales, UK."
Don't correct yourself.
That-
It's a good It's a good evening
Yeah.
if we want it to be.
Yeah, that's an interesting turn of phrase that you folks have out there in Wales.
Yeah.
Good evening. I'm gonna have to remember that next time
Same.
I'm out there. Just walk around. Good evening. Good evening to you, ma'am, and be all proud of myself. I know the customs. But what the hell were we talking about? Yes, yeah. It's morning time here in California.
Believe it or
You know,
not,
doing-
it feels like morning time in Nashville too. We do
Yeah,
this
if-
for
if
you
it-
guys. If me and Brandon had our choice, we would never do this show at this time.
Right in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to do it in our evening
Yeah.
time, which is what feels natural for us.
Yes. And then we took a cold hard look at the metrics, and we were like, everyone that watches this show is in England. We can't
Yeah.
do it at
Right,
night,
yeah.
or no one will watch.
And that exactly the whole UK Europe part of the world is such a critical, is really like the heart of this community. No offense, Groove Stranger and
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. You know who
America,
you
we
are.
got to up those numbers, U.S. folks. Come on. It's
Speaking of
embarrassing.
which, Groove Stranger, good evening to you.
What's goop?
Colorado checking in, Magaduppy, Sweden checking in. So anyway, we do the show in the morning now.
Yeah.
And I
Now we've always done it in the morning, really.
yeah, we've been doing it for a long time. Satsuma Scout, New England. See?
Hell yeah.
You
Okay,
see?
good. See, Greg's here. Greg's here to help up our USA numbers. That's what I want to see. I'm frankly tired of all these English folk dominating the discourse.
Yeah, they're recolonizing.
Yeah, they are.
That's what it feels
Yeah.
like.
They're taking all our superhero actors. I say we need to send a good American chap over to the UK, and we need to get Bond needs to be American. The next Bond needs to be an American actor.
Oh my god.
That's what we need to do to get back.
Could you imagine?
They would never do it. They would
The
never-
outrage, the travesty. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they would
I
never.
mean, I would be mad.
They would never allow
But
it.
yeah, I have this thing going on with a situation that I deal with my body, where in the morning, sometimes I have to, my body will just have this full on thing where I have to I cough really strongly. I have to throw up. It's terrible. It reminds me of these sounds that I remember hearing when I was a little kid, and one of my aunts, one of my mom's older sisters, used to come visit us from LA every once in a while. And like in the morning, I would hear her like in the bathroom, just like
Wow.
like coughing and like making all these like old lady sounds.
Wow.
They would freak me out when I was like 7. That's how I sound now
Yikes.
sometimes. So
Yeah, this is something
I had one of those this morning.
I'd forgotten about this until right before we started, but like this is something when we lived together, I remember seeing this happen to you all the time, and I thought it was so bizarre.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like shocked you still have to deal with that. It sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe take some.
Yeah. It's pretty lame.
Yeah.
It's pretty lame.
Anyway, so I hope you're feling okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna give you a pass on doing vocals after I found out you just threw up, but I mean, if you really want to be a true rock star and just puke and then do a vocal take, I mean, why not?
I do want to be a true rock star. That's the entire reason why I even started to learn to sing and why I do any of this is because, I want to, cultivate the image of being hardcore.
Okay.
And you know what I mean?
I want to cultivate the image of being sleepy and well rested. That's
okay.
that's my
sleepy,
dream.
well rested, well fed, healthy man.
I want to enter my honk shoe era with my nightcap and my little honk shoe. You know how it's like a cartoon like sleepy sound like shoo shoo shoo. That's honk shoe. That's
whoa.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Really? It's like it's totally like
learning today.
Whatever. Maybe I'm too lost in the sauce of my like of like inside jokes at my own house.
Oh, is that just a Nate family only?
Yeah. We're like, Elton, it's honk shoe time, bud. Time to go to bed.
Wow.
Come on, bud.
All right. You're getting some insights into Nate family today. Magadepi, what the fuck? Are you okay? Have you checked it up? Yes, I have. I have gone to
Isn't it kind of concerning sounding?
About it.
Doesn't it sound concerning to you when you describe it? It's like,
yes.
If I wait, sometimes I just wake up and throw up. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Sounds scary.
Yeah, I have, and it is. I've gone to several doctors about it, and the consensus seems to be that it is related to when I eat or drink something within a couple hours of going to bed.
Is it like an acid reflux thing? Because that happens to me before I go to bed. I don't throw up, but I get like, if I eat before I go to bed, I get gnarly acid reflux all night. I feel like I'm like coughing up or burping up. This is a great topic for the show, by the way. I hope people are all stoked. Welcome to our reggae show where we talk about throwing up, all the different ways of puking.
It's similar. It's similar to that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so anyway, like I was saying, we've got a whole bunch of fun stuff to check in on. I think the first few things we should just listen to as we're gonna buy Brandon some time first today before he sings anything. So we're gonna work on some other stuff for a little while.
Yeah.
But before we even do that, I think we should just listen to a couple of things that we've got new parts in for. John Roy has sent us new parts for Maliki Liki Maka.
Nice.
I think it's going to be hilarious when we inevitably find out I pronounced that wrong as well.
Yeah. I really like what John called the song when in the file name when he sent it back to us. This is John Roy of
what did he wait, I missed
Smoke
this.
and Mirrors
What did he
sound
call
system, by the way.
Mele Kaliki Maka?
So when he sent it back to at least when he sent it to me, I don't know. I think it was the same file name when he sent it to you. He called it. Oh my gosh, you sound like me.
Here we go, guys. Me
here
and
we
Brandon
go.
are done.
Whoa, wrong pipe. Don't cough.
Wrong pipe, dog.
When he sent back,
I meant just a little one hitter, and I got a bong load.
So that's what you want, though.
I guess so.
You
Not
want a
always.
chief like that, right?
Not always.
Okay.
Not always. No, I'm not a bong guy. I never have been.
Yeah.
Did it a couple times. I mean, when I was younger. Wow, this really fucked me. I just drank water and it severely fucked me up.
Now you're all high.
No, I'm just. Wow, that wrecked me. Anyway. Yeah, no, I did bongs a couple times, but it's too much. It's like, that's a lot. It's like, do you just want to like go into a coma? Like, it's
you like to go nice and easy, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't want to just.
Well, yeah, and
I don't wanna
like Connor says,
comatose
oh no,
myself.
bong water ever, like, because you have to deal with the bong water. at
Yeah,
that
it's
point.
fucking gross.
That was the main thing.
I will
Yeah,
say, if
the
you've got a
smell
really
is just-
nice,
it's fucking gross.
if it has like a really nice like percolator or whatever, and especially if it has like an ice enclosure or something like that,
Yeah, the ice holder thing.
that's pretty fucking baller. I gotta admit, the ice. I had one that was just like it was like the Rolls Royce of bongs once that my friend like pulled out, and it was like, yeah, I had this triple percolator, fucking filtration, fucking ice capture thing, and I was like, wow. And it was like the smoothest thing I've ever experienced. It was awesome, but overall, I was just like, well, I feel like I'm on heroin now.
Yeah, it's right. When the apparatus gets that involved,
Yeah.
I feel too much like
It's too much.
I feel like I care too much about drugs now.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I prefer.
I don't want to care this much about drugs.
No, yeah,
I just want to
same.
use them and not and pretend like I don't use them.
Use them casually, nonchalantly,
Right. I want to
socially.
pretend like I'm not a drug user
Yeah, exactly.
after I use my drugs.
Yeah, a good old fashioned joint. You know, call me a square, call me old fashioned, but just roll me in a nice little joint, maybe a spliff. That'd be nice. I don't need no fucking space age contraption. Anyway, we're
Anyway,
talking about Malik Maka.
Yeah. So when so the first time when John sent back saxophone tracks for Old Lang Syne in the file
Listen to
name,
him just like flaunt being able to say it correctly. I know you're just throwing that in my face.
he called it Old Gang Sign.
Yes, that was funny.
Yeah. We chuckled.
Yeah.
Even though we thought that it was something else because of how well disguised the name was. But this time we were prepared for it.
Yes.
This time we knew. When he sends us another song and it has some funny looking name, it's going to be a pun. It's going to be a play on words.
Yep.
So he sends back, what is it? Mele Kaliki Maka.
Yes. Wow, you did it.
Oh, I did it.
Yeah, you did it.
But he called it Mekaleka Hi Meka Heiny Ho.
Okay, wait. I must have missed that.
You didn't notice
I
that?
I must.
Okay.
I like really like skim when people send me stuff. I'm just like, okay, another thing on the to-do list. And it's like I register it, but I don't even like glance at it until I open the email. Okay.
Maga Depi says that OG sign. That's what we should call it. That real sign.
Okay, I was hoping to do this when there's maybe a few more people watching, but whatever. People will rewatch
Speaking
the
of-
episode.
I need to get in the chat.
People rewatch the episode, so this is for you guys. And I think we will bring this up several times over the next couple weeks. But speaking of John Roy, who's probably the best friend of the show, and basically the third arm of this whole beast that is Black Market.
Dude, Groove Stranger is right there. He's right there.
okay.
Oh,
But I'm talking musically. He's like one of
Oh.
our partners that we make music with. So Smoke and Mirrors Sound System is their
Oh, I see what you're
latest
doing.
album, Undercover, is up for a San Diego Music Award.
Yeah.
And voting is open right now. And you can vote once a day up until I think it's March 25th. Doesn't matter where you are. You don't have to be in San Diego or even in the United States. You can vote from anywhere. All you need is just to put in your email address. The category that they're up for is 19, number 19, Best World Album. And if you just scroll down, you'll see Smoke and Mirrors, Undercover, and then go to the bottom and just put in your name and an email address. I already used this email address. I'm totally fucking gaming the system today.
Yeah.
So you can vote.
Spamming the vote.
Yeah, you can vote every day, once a day. So I'm going to drop this link in the chat. Please, if you guys can, go vote for Smoke and Mirrors. Not only do they just deserve it because their album is the shit and they deserve recognition for it, it also helps us. It gets more eyes on all the kinds of music and stuff that we're doing in the Black Market, Smoke and Mirrors, Escape Hatch Records family. So any kind of recognition that any of us can get and bring a wider audience and more exposure to what we're doing is really helpful for us at this time, because we're small fries, you know. We're still
It's true.
we're small fish in a giant ocean still. We've yet to even become a big fish in a giant ocean.
Yes.
We're small fry. So this would help a ton, and it would just be awesome because John and Escape Hatch and Smoke and Mirrors and all those guys that work with them, they deserve it big time. So go do that once a day. We're gonna remind you guys several times over the next few weeks until
Vote.
the awards are announced. And don't have us do this and then they lose. That would be fucking embarrassing. It would be really embarrassing. Like, think about that. Come on, all we have to do is beat lame ass San Diego. Just kidding. San Diego's cool.
Yeah, San Diego's pretty awesome.
But we just have to beat the population of San Diego. You know, we have to beat them from voting for all the other bands that are up for awards. I guess you could vote for all the other bands too, but I don't know what they are. So anyway, so we'll bring that up a few more over the next few. I think it's the 25th is the last day you can vote. So we will. You know, we'll remind you guys periodically about that stuff. Funky Canuck is in the house. What's up?
Says hi, Brandon and Nate. Hi, chat. Sidewalk Schmandy is also
Hell
here.
yeah. Sidewalk Andy.
Hello.
Sidewalk Andy.
Canuck is hungry for fries now.
Yeah, San Diego does have some baller ass French fries. They've got the carne asada fries. They've got the fucking San Diego style burrito. I don't know why I just dish San Diego. It's actually like one of the best towns in the United States.
San
It's
Diego
a great city.
Right, I would agree. It is one of my favorite cities that
Yeah.
I've been to.
And I'm a diehard San Francisco Giants fan, but my number 2 park absolutely is Petco. Petco Park is
awesome.
Absolutely an incredible place to catch a game. I don't even care if you
Amazing
don't
sports
like
stadium.
I don't care if you don't even like baseball. Just go to Petco Park. Go sit in the fucking outfield. There's like a grassy knoll you can just like lay a blanket out on and just chill. It's just beautiful. It's wide open skies. It's just amazing. It's San Diego. Come on.
Yeah, the downtown of the city and the stands where the fans are sitting in the stadium are just like looking at each other.
Yeah.
You can just like wave to each other.
It's amazing.
Like people just walking their dog in a park in amongst the tall buildings of downtown.
Yeah.
It's all connected. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's part
Beautiful,
of like a
beautiful stadium.
It's part of a specifically baseball architectural style that's come to prominence in the last like 25, 30 years. And it's like it's a really cool thing that parks do now where they try to build into the experience of being in the park, like taking in part of the city at the same time. Like you see it, like Pittsburgh does it. There's like if you're like sitting behind like, you know, home plate, or if you're facing the outfield, you see that big ass amazing like yellow bridge in Pittsburgh. It's really beautiful. Petco Park incorporates like these old like kind of warehouses that were like already there, I think. Same with
these old buildings are like part of the wall.
Yeah,
of
same
the
with
inside of the stadium.
Same with I'm pretty sure the Orioles Park in Baltimore does a really similar thing to Petco. And yeah, obviously Fenway and Wrigley are like kind of the progenitors to that style, which is cool. But
Direct descendant of Fenway.
yeah, it's a conscious move away from like AstroTurf concrete, you know, just shitty.
Anaheim.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, move away from fucking Anaheim. Even Dodger Stadium is pretty good. Like Dodger Stadium has a beautiful view. You got those mountains in the background. It's amazing.
It is the second oldest, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, at this point. Well, no, it's got to be Fenway, Wrigley, and then Dodger Stadium.
Are we sure?
Because Dodger Stadium's the 60s.
Dodger Stadium is older than Wrigley.
No,
Okay.
because think about it. Because the Dodgers came to L.A. in the 50s or whatever, so that park
like
was
59.
built. That park was built in the early 60s. So yeah, Wrigley's got to be older than that.
Okay. Third oldest.
Yeah, definitely third oldest though.
Yeah.
Which makes me
All right.
worried. It makes me worried. It's like they're due. It's like they're due to get it fucking torn down. Which would
Baseball talk here.
suck. Baseball, another thing that just endears
Yeah.
us to our European-centric audience.
But by the way, last thought on baseball, other than the Groove Changer is saying, I don't know if I agree with this, but it says baseball sucks, but
Okay.
going to a baseball game is great.
Hey,
Minor
okay,
league
that's
is
fair.
even better.
That's fair. That's fine. If you
I don't agree. I think baseball's fucking awesome.
Okay, I do too. Man,
everybody out
I
there,
didn't even know you liked baseball. That makes me so happy to find that
I
out right
fucking
now.
love baseball.
I fucking love baseball too.
NFL is getting real popular around the world, which is great. Which is really cool. You know, loving people getting interested in American sports.
Yeah.
You know, over here in the USA, North America, we have all kinds of awesome sports. I do include hockey in that.
Hockey's a good one.
Funky Canuck, one of my favorite sports as well.
Yeah.
But if you're interested in American sports, and I think Nate will agree with me, don't worry about football. It is all about baseball.
It is, man.
Baseball is the great, that is the fine,
It is.
that's the awesome American sport.
Dude, it is like a window into American culture and America's soul like almost no other thing. And it's one of America's great inventions. Like
Right.
we made
it's
jazz.
just a more elevated game. Yeah. It's like jazz.
Yeah. We invented jazz. We invented baseball. Those to me, those are the greatest things we've ever come up with. Fuck everything. You can have everything else. America is second in almost every other category. But we did come up with jazz and baseball, which is pretty like, come on guys. But I guess that means nothing if you hate baseball. So whatever. All right, let's get to the music.
Listen to some stuff. Magadepi says, got to brag a bit here, but my
that's cool.
grandmother's cousin, I think, Harry Carlson, was the president of the official Red Sox fan club in, oh, man, dude. Way to just brag all over us.
That's pretty
dude.
cool. Official Red Sox fan club, huh? I wonder. So you must have some cool like Red Sox gear, maybe, or something. That'd be kind of cool. Got to be the only person in your part of the world that has Red Sox baseball shoes.
Bruce Changer. Baseball, an overly complicated game with some rules no one likes, but no one can change. You're right. Perfect analogy for America.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Although, okay, we need to get off the baseball tangent, but they did change a whole bunch of rules about baseball in the last couple years that kind of drive me insane, but are yet to be seen if they're going to be for the better or not. Sidewalk Candy says, I always want to see a game at Giant Stadium in San Francisco. Man, do it. It's one of the...
That's Nate's team.
That's my team. That's my stadium. I'm super biased. To me, that's the most beautiful park in baseball. It is an amazing place to catch a game. It's really, really beautiful.
I do love the fact that if you hit a home run in right field, it just goes into the ocean.
It goes into the fucking water. It's so cool, man.
I love that.
It's so cool. And back when Bonds was playing every day, holy shit. It was like a
And
bandbox.
that there's people out there in like canoes waiting for the balls to come into the water.
Canoes, like yachts, like floaties, like it's awesome.
I love that.
Although there was one time during a game they showed like a massive great white shark like right in there. Like it was huge.
What?
It was like a 12-foot long great white shark.
Oh my god!
Just cruising around, and like nobody was in there. Everybody,
Eating baseballs.
They must have like gotten the memo that there was a shark in the bay. But,
oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, like ever since I saw that when I was a little kid, like during a game, and I was like, I will never go in there.
That's all I need to know.
But you know what? There's people in there every single game. Every game, there's somebody in there. So whatever. All right, we've got a couple people watching. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. So we've got. I feel like the last thing we probably showed on this tune was maybe Wallace. Maybe I honestly don't even remember.
Yes. Lead saxophone came in.
Yeah, we've now also got Smoke and Mirrors. John Roy sent us a horn section part. So we've got alto, Barry, and two tenors, which is awesome. So the only thing we're missing, and it's gonna sound kind of weird, but you'll hear it. The only thing we're missing now is there are these big open spots here where there's nothing. John Roy's playing during that part, but he's not playing the melodies. So we're waiting on. I just sent the last element of the final song on the Christmas album, is
right. Yeah, this is the final piece of the entire Christmas project, right?
Yes. And then once I have it, I'm going to dub both the songs. We're going to finish the Christmas album for good, and we're going to put this stuff to bed finally. But I sent it. So the last element on the last song we need to finish here is we're going to add pedal steel guitar as kind of like an homage to some of the original instrumentation of this song. And I sent it to my buddy Sam Small, who's a guitar player in the band Man Man, among other things. Just an incredible musician and one of my best friends.
Sam Tiny.
Yeah, Sam Tiny Man Small. And so he's going to add pedal steel guitar. Hopefully, like this weekend, we'll see. I don't know. I'm hoping to get this stuff dubbed and finished before March. That would be ideal. But yeah, once he sends me that, this thing will be done. I don't even know if you guys will hear that. You guys might have to wait for that until the record comes out. I might save that. But in the meantime, let's check out what John sent us to add onto this song, because he absolutely
I have not even heard this yet.
Killed it.
So this is
Yeah.
exciting. Oh, you did? Okay. I believe it. This rock steady feel.
Yeah. Wallace. Have we showed Wallace on this yet?
Yeah.
Got Wallace a little hot. Sounds good. Here comes John Roy. So, yeah, imagine the pedal steel melody over top of this.
Yes.
Yeah. He just like blends into the scenery so perfectly. It's really impressive.
That sounds so good.
And it's so Christmassy. Woo! Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Barry stays in there.
Yep. So this is where the melody will come back. So it's like
So great.
it's so frustratingly close to being done. It's like I cannot wait for Sam to get on this.
It's really tasty how the support is different second time around.
Yeah. Totally. Dude, I love this.
Yeah. Sidewalk Andy says sounding clean on the work sound system.
I love that. I love that Andy listens to this through his own sound system.
Yeah. Dave Daly's here.
What's up, bud?
Hello, Dave.
Yeah, dog.
Oh, man.
So good. So good. Absolute dub clap.
Smoke and Mirrors, John, dub clap.
Magaduppy says, when I
Fantastic.
picture lap steel, I picture a guy in an embroidered jeans shirt, bolo tie, and a Stetson. Not very natty. Great track, though. You're correct. You're correct. That is
very natty.
that is the thing you should picture. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, hey man, I'm in Nashville. What do you expect? We got to bring a little bit of the Nashville flavor into this whole reggae thing we're doing.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, and it's
It's a way
what
to
it is it's that that like tiki
yes.
mainland interpretation of Hawaii from the 50s.
That's
that
that's
this
truly
song
what we're going
is.
for. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the SpongeBob SquarePants guitar.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
fucking-
exactly.
yeah.
Actually, and a lap steel is different from a pedal steel. What we're getting on this is a pedal steel, which is like kind of more of an elevated, more complicated, more richer. Well, I mean, a lap steels sound amazing too, but pedal steels have pedals, and there's
It's a
just so
whole
much
different
more
thing.
going on with a pedal steel.
Yeah,
it's gonna make this sound really lush.
Get it right.
Very, very cool.
Maga.
Honestly, lap steel would probably be more like
Just kidding.
correct for like the Hawaiian thing, because I think they didn't do pedal steel,
really?
they did lap steels. But it doesn't matter.
Oh,
We're gonna be able to get
I didn't know that.
pedal, which will be sweet. I picture Hawaiian shirt and flip flops. Hell yeah, why not? Why not? Amazing. Have we showed Old Lang Syne with John's horns in it yet?
I don't believe that we have.
Let's check that out real quick, because
Old
it's
Gang
cool.
Syne.
We do have quite a few show and tell things we can do today. So, pedal stool equals steps, Stetson, lap steel equals straw hat. Pretty much, man. That's pretty much. You're correct there.
There you go.
So I've done a teeny bit of editing on this one, John, if you're watching, just to have you enter a little bit later, but that's kind of the only change I've made on this so far. But other than that, this is like kind of exactly what I think me and Brandon were imagining for this, was like for it to just kind of sound like a just big drunken, like everybody on board, everybody sing along kind of thing.
Yeah.
Although that I kind of have that start a little bit later. Or what John sent, he kind of has it almost like doubling Wallace for a while. And I have it so we just have Wallace solo for a little bit, but we'll see. That may or may not stay that way.
What I imagined for this is like, it's the New Year's Eve party. The band is playing. The band is already finished playing, and it's now like it's either about to be midnight or maybe it's just after midnight or something, and everybody in the party is really drunk. The band's already done playing, but all the instruments are still there and still set up.
Yep.
And so people kind of just like gravitate over toward the instruments.
Yep.
Somebody who's not the drummer picks up the sticks. Maybe they are a really good drummer, but they're not the drummer from the band.
Somebody's uncle who like knows how to play drums and was kind of just in the corner like, fuck. I wish I could
Exactly.
play.
And people are like, oh shit, listen to this guy. Dude, he's fucking really good at drums. Goddamn. And like the guitar player from the band is playing bass.
Yep.
And stuff like that. And so it's just kind of like an organically happening rendition of Old Gang Syne.
Which is why me and Brandon switched primary instruments on this one, which I think turned out really cool and does add to that.
Nate plays bass.
Yeah, I play bass on that one. All right, let's check out Old Gang Syne. I'm going to leave Wallace clearing his spit thing, too. of gets me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like pulls at my heartstrings like so
Yeah.
hard.
It's a poignant. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a poignant arrangement of tones.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
So yeah, we have Wallace go through once. We got John Roy carrying the melody under the solo.
Scott's the same. Gets me emotional anytime I hear it. Always makes me think of the end of It's a Wonderful Life.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because it's connected to memories, man.
Yeah, it is. Dude, listen to this shit. Have the mix set very well.
Yeah, could do some more John.
Yeah. I love this though. Explosion. Yeah. So it's awesome. John always gives us such amazing stuff.
Can we get just like that last time around?
Uh-huh.
Just all the saxophones soloed.
Yeah,
Hear what that
sure.
sounds like?
Yeah. You want Wallace too, or just John?
I can't decide.
Let's
decide.
start with just John.
Okay. Check this out.
So good. Fucking counter melody up here. This is amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
And it, you know, quoting, what is that?
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
Oh God, it's on the tip. What is that?
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
It's like it's a Studio One thing. What is that, John? Is it somebody?
Yeah.
What?
Someone
It's
help.
yeah.
Help.
Anyway, quoting Studio One.
Yeah. Train to Scaville. He's
Train
got
to
it.
Scaville.
He's
Thank
got
you.
it. Yeah.
All right, maybe not Studio One, but
Yeah.
Train to Scaville. That's some classy shit right there,
Yeah,
man.
it really is. Really, really is. Yeah, excellent work as always, John Roy. Incredible stuff.
Dub clap.
Incredible.
All right.
All right.
Looking forward to hearing the dubbed version of that.
I'm thinking these
LP.
will be these will probably be the final previews you guys will hear. I don't think we're going to show these songs again until ideally the only way you'll get these is through vinyl until we sell out of vinyl. Then I'll probably put them on the Bandcamp or whatever at some point. But These are
Special edition.
special edition. We're looking to have these as the vinyl exclusive tracks. Next, if you guys want to hear the dubs, go get the vinyl. That's what you're going to have to do. All right. Last show and tell. Elton's getting settled in back there. Good boy. He's extra sleepy today. I'm loving it. I don't know what happened. He took some kind of good boy pills this morning or something. Last bit of catch up before we actually start working on stuff today is, as you guys know, we've been working on a track for a Stubborn Record compilation that's like a tribute covers album for a very awesome band on their roster, Bim Skala Bim. They're getting just like a who's who of awesome current reggae musicians to cover a bunch of Bim Skala Bim songs for this album. We were really lucky that they asked us to do it. So just 20 minutes ago, well, an hour ago now, I put John Roy's horns in here, which are so good. It's so good. This is just the John Roy show and tell hour, by the way, if anyone wanted to really know what this show is. Super great. Uh-oh. Something just happened to Brandon. We'll figure this out. Brandon's been vaporized.
Test. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Brandon, we can't see you on Discord though.
I'm coming back.
There
I am.
Wow.
Hello.
What happened?
It
doesn't matter.
I was pulling up my piano. 'Cause
Gotcha.
I'm gonna need it once I start singing. I'm just trying to get set and breaking the stream by getting set.
Nice.
Anyway.
So we've got John Roy's horns in here, which I kind of gave John Roy the option to just like, my direction for this song was like, I don't really care how much we quote or don't quote the original. I don't care. We're totally making it our own.
Yeah.
And he
don't
elected
need to go
as
verbatim, as they call it.
But I think he did the right thing. He elected to very strongly quote the trombone part in the original song, which, like, it's just a single trombone that kind of has this reoccurring role throughout the song, and it's a really great line. But I honestly wasn't really expecting him to copy it or anything. I was kind of willing to just get whatever he was going to send us. But he did this amazing interpolation of the original trombone part that's in there. And on top of that, I also, last week, I was really not happy with how the lead guitar, stick guitar stuff turned out. So after the show, I said, okay, we're trying to do Roots Radix, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I need to mimic a Roots Radix feel, style, tone, sound, right? And one of the things that they do, I'm forgetting the name of their guitar player. Let me look it up really quick, because it was a specific guy.
Is it Bingy Bunny?
Yes, Bingy Bunny. So he has a really distinct sound that I think I was I'm close to approximating here.
This is awesome. I didn't know you did this. I haven't heard it.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I think I got really close to approximating Binky Bunny, and it's one of those things I really wish I had done this on the show because it would have been really fun. This was like one of those just like I did like 3-4 takes of it, and it's like I'm really happy with it. I think it blends into the track like perfect, and
nice.
It's one of those things where like when you're playing this style of guitar. And especially for me, like Roots Radix are my favorite like reggae band. Being able to like kind of have a similar tone, it just like immediately things just like click into place for me as a guitar player, and I'm like, oh my god, I get it. I get like where my spot is here.
Right. As soon as the tone gets there, then where you're supposed to play,
Yep.
and even like the inflection with which you're supposed to play
Yes.
just becomes clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I did a little just general EQing. I added radiator, which I really like, and this is just
And the other, sorry to interrupt
ahead.
you, but
That's okay.
the other side of that too is it's extremely difficult to find what the right part is to play if your tone is off. If your tone
Exactly.
is not even resembling what you're trying to emulate.
Yep.
So
Which
sometimes
half the
it can
time,
be, yeah. Sometimes that can be like if you're trying to find your place in a song and you're finding it really difficult and really challenging, it might not be like a note thing or a
Yep.
rhythm thing or a thing about the part or the music that you're playing.
Yep.
It may simply be that my tone isn't fitting, that
Yep.
what I'm envisioning, what I'm trying to emulate here.
Yeah, and it's the tone is it's not even like unique to reggae necessarily. It's like also like it's like a Bowie guitar tone too. Like it's the so obviously some of the stuff I added EQ, radiator just for like a little extra grit and compression. That's just kind of more mixed stuff that I would do anyway. But also rocking the wah pedal, cranking the wah pedal throughout,
Ooh,
and
dude,
a
I'm
phaser.
excited to hear this.
And you gotta have a phaser on it, cause what's his name again? Yeah, Bingy Bunny. He's got some kind of phaser thing going on with
This is
Roots
awesome.
Radix. It's some kind of cool phaser tone.
Okay.
It's subtle. It might be even a little more subtle than what I'm doing here, but
Okay.
that is what unlocked it for me was wah pedal and phaser.
Wow. Okay.
Completely like set me in the place where I'm like, okay, this is the correct lane for if you're even gonna add a guitar, because without this I was like, fuck the guitar, we don't need it. It doesn't need it. Like it's just like kind of noodling extra bullshit. But I'm
so
really
excited to hear this.
really happy with how all this turned out, and especially with John Roy's horns. Everything, this mix is like 98%. It is like right there. So I'm excited that you have it at this stage, because the best way, and I would encourage any producers, if you're hiring vocalists or having vocalists perform on one of your tracks or something, the best thing to do is like basically get the track finished. And then if you need them, and I'm talking finish it with like a scratch vocal in place up until the very moment that you're like gonna print the song with a scratch vocal. At that point, send them a mix with no scratch vocal and say, okay, sing over this. Now sing over this, right? Because now you have this amazing palette for them to paint on, and all the elements are in place, so they know exactly where they belong as a singer and as a performer. So,
Yeah.
so it's really cool. So I'm really glad that
Yeah.
you're getting it at this stage. Probably
Yeah,
the
me
very
too.
last thing we'll do is have John Roy sing some little backup lines with you, but
Yeah.
that's
Harmony.
but other than that, you will be pretty much the final piece.
Okay.
So yeah, let's check this out. I'm really excited for you guys to hear this, and I'm really excited this is going to be on the compilation. This thing is turning out so cool.
Let's hear that.
Yeah, dude.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. So caution here,
Yeah.
got
Okay.
to build
Okay.
trust.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Please work with me now, working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We set it right. Take me up now, girl.
Can you turn up that guitar just a little bit more? So we can hear this phaser bingy bunny thing that you did.
And then I pull it out here.
Yeah. Horn line time.
Know that sometimes it can get so rough. All demands and deadlines breaking us in two.
Yeah, dude.
Makes me want
It just sounds like
stop and back
fucking
it up. I wanna back it up.
Firehouse
Wanna
Rock
back
now.
it up
Yeah,
for you.
exactly. That's what I was going for.
God.
Take me up, turn this over.
Dude, this track. This track is so good.
Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. We said it right. Back it up now, girl. You make my life so worth living. Give me everything I need. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up for speed.
John Roy with the horn solo.
Yes. Inaugural solo from John. On music. Yeah.
Sit with me,
Yeah.
girl, now and reason. A little time is all we need.
Yeah, man.
Let's work it out, girl. Now I'm pleading. Don't let it die, girl. It's still healing. Pick me up, turn this over, oh girl.
Dude, this track just slaps, dude. It's so good.
It is.
Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. Peace in the right. Take me up now, girl. Oh no, don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. Oh yes, we will survive. Push it up now, girl. Yes, girl, we'll survive.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude. Just
Wow,
it's,
wow, wow.
it's so killer. This is one of my favorite tracks we have done in like a while. Like this one is so good. I'm so stoked on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Great work, John. Great work,
Yeah.
Nate. Man, yeah, that can you solo that guitar tone
Yeah, totally.
that you got? Yeah.
So it's mostly just like a straight stick pattern now, but there's just moments where I
Yeah,
flare
those
out the
little lead
chords.
moments. Yeah, that.
So yeah, it kind of makes
And
more
that
sense.
wah and phaser and distortion and compression
Yep.
combo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we still got this part in there. This was the most important thing. Everything else to me felt just so superfluous when I was doing it last week. Like this was cool, but it's like this isn't worth it. Like if everything else was there, right? I'd rather have no guitar and lose this section than just have some crappy, stick guitar all over the place. But
Yeah.
but yeah, it just I literally, what I did was I took my dog on a walk after the show last week, and I just listened to all of Night Nurse and was like, okay, got it. That's what I need to do. That's
There you go. Yes, the Gregory Isaacs album Night Nurse, one of the more prominent works of Roots Radix as a backing band. Possibly their finest work.
yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, it's mostly like pretty reserved. I don't think it's like too crazy, but the tone, it has a place with that tone.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
The only parts I really like kind of let loose, I would say, it's probably the bridge, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, this.
Which is all just
yeah.
it's all Bingy Bunny, dude. That's like this is
Yeah.
yeah, it's good stuff. Real happy with it.
Yeah, John says feel free to nudge sections around a hair forward or back by milliseconds.
Definitely.
In the horn world, that is. Yeah,
Definitely,
there's
if I need to. Yeah, I don't really hear anything as being like super off to me, John. But I'll as this gets closer to being done, I'm definitely gonna go through, do a pass of like all that kind of stuff and just
yeah. There's a couple little hits and little moments that are the
Yeah.
difference between like natural and organic,
right.
and like precise, locked on. Which is one of the things about Roots Radix that sort of, in my mind anyway, kind of identifies them as opposed to some of the other backing bands, is how
Tight.
fucking precise and
Yeah.
tight and sort of like at times they sound like they're like programmed instruments.
It does.
sometimes,
That is
and they're
true.
not.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a good. Maybe I go in and I could. I'll go in and like just like time, like literally just warp, like time correct the horns to make them like super dead
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I think it'll sound way more like Roots Radix if you do that.
I could do it with your bass too. Honestly, I usually don't do that with your bass because I actually really enjoy. I just enjoy the way you play, and it does. I don't think it needs it like mine does typically. But if
And a lot of that goes away if you time correct it.
Exactly. But I mean, it could be something to fool around with if we really wanted to sound like some kind of super duper tight, ridiculous thing. But honestly, I think this groove's really really hard. I don't think it needs any kind of. I don't think it needs too much like artificial time correcting. To be honest, like I kind of have a rule of thumb. Like when I'm doing everything, I do tend to almost overdo that to compensate for my lack of whatever natural ability to like, you know, infuse parts with that kind of feel or whatever. So what I'll do is I'll lock it down like perfect, and then I'll nudge it forward so it's like slightly behind the beat. So like if you were like a really good bass player who could actually do this like very well.
So it ends up being super consistently
Yes.
behind the beat.
Yes. Like that's what I did on Old Lang Syne. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I did like that exact thing.
Yeah, and you know that's the, you know, for all you music producers out there, that's the thing. Like use your ears when you're doing that. You know, like judge. Use your ears and your soul. Listen and feel it, and you know, see if you're improving it, if you're getting the sound that you want by doing that.
Yep.
Because you might not be, because you know the way that some parts are performed. You know, like you're talking about bass, but it's like this with other instruments too. Some of the unique groove that a musician may be putting on it is actually coming down to the differences between how late different notes are in different moments.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Like the initial bass note on beat 1 might have a certain kind of late feel to it.
Yeah.
But then in other moments it's on top of the beat, and that like that accordion thing
Yep.
is part of what makes it feel the way that it does.
Right.
And
Which
that might be something that somebody's doing on purpose, but
totally.
you know.
Totally. But yeah, I'm super super happy with this so far. I think having you guys sing on it now is only gonna put it over the top. And yeah, I think Stubborn's gonna be pumped when they hear this. I mean, they have to be. This thing fucking rules.
Yeah, and we are in, we are in good company and strong company, and know all
Exactly.
the, there's lots
Exactly.
of other great bands who I think are
Yeah,
in
and
most cases better than us, and it's an honor to even be included in something that some of these other bands are doing. Like
exactly, which
the
is
bar
why
is high.
Yeah, which is why we really wanted to, we
Yeah,
got to
go all
stack
out,
up. We
put
got
our
to
best foot, our best work forward.
Yeah, we got to stack up against like some of the best bands in the world that are going to be like featured right next to us. So yeah, we have to do a good job. But you know
like
what, man?
Smoke and Mirrors sound system.
Like Smoke and Mirror
for
sound
example.
system. But you know what, Brandon? And I genuinely feel this way, and I
What?
have a feeling some of you guys probably do too. And I have my lack of humility might be showing by saying this, but I think we do stack up. I think our stuff is fucking quality, man. I really, really do. I think there's a reason we were asked. There's a reason we were picked. And I genuinely feel like this track is like, this is one of the best tracks we've ever done, I think, together. So I'm pumped. And it's already the most unique track because you're going to be singing on it. We've never done that. We've never done a track where I produce the track and you perform on it. So it is truly going to be like Black Market Dub featuring Wise Owl. Like,
It's a first
yeah,
for us.
we've never really done that.
I love that.
Because I look at as a bass player, you're in Black Market as a bass player. You're Black Market's bass
Right,
player,
yeah.
right? But as
Yeah.
a singer, your voice
that's
is
what
Wise
I
Owl.
do. Yeah, right.
Your voice
That's
is
what
Wise
Wise
Owl.
Owl is for.
Yes, that's what Wise Owl's for. So, so to have your voice on one of these tracks, it truly is like the first time we can honestly really say Black Market featuring Wise Owl. Like, even though we've said that before,
in,
but
in that way.
yeah, in that way.
I get what you mean.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I'm stoked. Well, speaking of, how are you feeling about? Do you want to dive into vocals? Do you need a little bit more time? What do you think? Because there's some other stuff we could check out. We've got it would be a little bit tedious to start because I haven't got it set up yet, but we could dive into the dub sessions for the next. We're gonna do a 9 Inch Nails thing too.
Yeah, right. So I finished, Andy and everybody, I finished the 9 Inch Nails song. It is done. It's done. So I sent Nate all of the isolated tracks of it so that Nate can do his dub version because it's not a YSL single unless it has a Black Market dub version.
Yes.
So I sent that to you last night.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think doing either one of those we're probably going to spend some time on it.
Yeah, it would take a while. I almost kind of feel like, well, and also I have to think of how I would do it. So I mean, let's game it out for a second, before we decide. But
Well, we already talked up the fact that I was going to say.
yeah, okay. Well, if you're ready,
wanna-
all I'm saying is I'm willing to buy you some time if you need it. But
wanna,
I think it would be great to get you
trumpet up something that is not going to happen.
Totally. I think that's probably a good instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, because the to set up the dub sessions for those two tracks, it would be really cool. But like a lot of it is like I'm just gonna have to like print stems like right now because I think I have too many tracks of like some of it. You know what I mean? Not necessarily yours. I haven't looked at yours yet, but I know John's. I have to bounce down all the stems. Like I basically am gonna do my own mix of the song and then bounce down all the stems from my mix of his track. And then dub that out. So, and it might wind up being somewhat similar to yours because I think yours had a number of tracks as well. So I might even bounce down some of your tracks further, but we'll see. But
Okay.
that's gonna be fun. I've been talking to Sari about this. I think I have a dozen tracks I need to dub by like early March. None of them are black market tracks. Well, no, there's the 2 Christmas
That's a
songs.
lot.
There's the 2 Christmas songs, the 2 Nine Inch Nails songs. I've got 7 songs from Satanic Puppeteer Orchestra, which I can't wait to do. Those I'm really, really excited about. I've got this other one that John sent me, Bedsit Land, which I need to ask him. Is Bedsit Land something... I'm just like I said, I'm so bad with my email. I just like, I see it and I'm like, okay, that's like a to-do list thing. I don't know exactly what that is for or means, but I'm pretty sure he just wants me to dub that one, I think. Or is it something we should play on? John, if you're watching, let me know.
Yeah. What is Nate supposed to do with Bedsit Land?
Yeah. But yeah, then yeah, there's just and then the Bim Skala Bim too. Bim Skala Bim
Dubs to dub.
Yeah, the Bim Skala Bim thing is going to be a dub too, but it's going to be one of those things where I kind of just
From, can you hear me?
Yes, it looks like
Okay.
the stream just kind of farted out for a second, but
Oh, good times.
yeah, Bedsit Land would be great. Okay, cool. So yeah, Bedsit Land's another dub I'm going to do as well.
Yeah. This is a song that John Smoke and Mirror Sound System is doing. It's like another tribute compilation.
Oh, sick.
40th anniversary of Hot Knives, which is a
Sick.
like ska. I think ska band from the UK. And yeah.
Sweet. So yeah, I've got, man, my cup runneth over with dub. And I
Nice.
know you
That's
guys
cool.
haven't gotten
That's
a lot
cool.
of dub videos this year yet. I haven't done any dub videos since the Christmas stuff. One, because why not? We'll give everybody a break. I did that every week, I think, for like 30 weeks or something. Like, it was awesome. Really awesome run last year we had of doing dub videos every week. So we're going to do all these
Excuse me.
additional videos soon, probably this week or next week, and next week probably. But you know what? To hold you guys over on Monday, I've got a really exciting, very exciting special treat. So to hold you guys over until I can start making dub videos to put out every week again, like I was doing. Last year for Brandon's birthday, I don't know if you guys remember this, but he came and visited me in Nashville. And on his birthday, we decided, I handed him the controls to the spaceship here, and we filmed Brandon dubbing out 6 classic Black Market remix tunes. So he did like 2 Beach Boys, he did 2 ABBA tunes, I think he did one from the David Lynch album, and then I'm forgetting the last one. But
I think one of them. Oh, I did TVC 15.
oh yeah, you did a Bowie too. Yeah,
David Bowie. Yeah.
yeah. So on Monday, the first of 6 Wise Owl dub videos is coming out, and I'm probably going at some point. I hope I can break it up a little bit more, so it's not just going to be 6 Wise Owl videos in a row. But probably the first few weeks until I can get some additional videos ready, it's going to be Wise Owl dubbing here in the studio every week, which I'm really, really excited for you guys to see. It turned out really cool. Me and Brandon were both like, was that good? Like, we don't remember.
We were really drunk.
Yeah,
when
we were
doing
super
it.
drunk.
Yeah.
Like, we were kind of in a hurry. But I can
Oh
say,
yeah. We're trying to like make it to a show or something.
yeah, we were doing something. But I could say, I haven't heard all 6 yet, but the one that's coming out on Monday is fucking sweet. It's really, really good. I'm
Cool.
really excited for everybody to see that. And okay, last bit of news before we hand the reins over to Brandon to start singing. And this is like, we've totally buried the lead. I feel like we totally fucked up by not mentioning this yet.
What?
Tomorrow.
I don't even know what it is.
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Big event tomorrow.
Big thing tomorrow. Tomorrow, the new episode of Playback drops.
Yay.
It's a really, really fun, great episode, and we're going to watch it as a live premiere together. So if you've never done this before, whenever we release a playback, it's going to come out the same time as the stream, So same time you would normally watch the stream on
That's tomorrow,
Thursdays.
Friday.
Yeah, but on Friday, tomorrow. So it's going to be like a live premiere. So we're all, if you guys want to watch it along with me and Brandon, kind of comment.
We're in the chat
We're in the chat with you guys
while we watch the video.
Yeah, while we watch the full video. So if you guys haven't done it yet, go over to our, maybe wait until after the show's done, or do it right now. Go over
It's
to
a
our
in-depth discussion of Led Zeppelin's physical graffiti.
Yes. So me and
So
Brandon.
come prepared. Spend the next day listening to physical graffiti and other Led Zeppelin musics.
Yep. Bring
Come
your
prepared with your hot
pitchforks.
takes. Yeah, your pitchfork. Yeah,
Yeah.
come ready with your opinions and your arguments and your rationalizations
Yeah.
to support those arguments, and we'll all have a grand time.
Yeah. So if you guys want, what would be amazing, I'm going to drop the link in the chat to the video. This is the video for the playback episode that's coming out tomorrow. Basically, if you click on that link and then click the notification bell, you're essentially like RSVPing for the live premiere. So go ahead and do that, please, if you haven't. That would be really, really awesome. We'd love to see all the regulars: Andy, Groove Stranger, Jocko, Tom, all the Tommies.
Yes,
Funky
as many
Canuck.
Tommies as we can get, please.
Funky Canuck, I'd love to see you there. Satsuma Scout, Magaduppy, all you guys. We would love to see you guys there and get your live reaction while we watch this new episode of Playback together. These playback guys, these playback episodes are a shitload of work. They're so much work. Like, me and Brandon are constantly weighing, like, what are we doing these? But they're so fun.
It takes about the amount of work as it takes to make maybe like 3 EPs for one episode.
Possibly, yeah. I would say it's kind of that workload for me. I'm getting a little quicker and it's getting a little bit easier, but it's like, man,
Yeah.
I might do 3-4 cuts of these videos, and each cut is like a full 8-9 hours of work, maybe more. So it's like, and our goal is to do one every month. Ideally we'd do even more than that, but like, I just don't think we physically have the time to do it on top of everything else we're doing. But we do want to have these come out once a month, and man, really the only way we're going to keep doing it is if people show up and watch them. So please come watch them and share it with your friends, and help us build a nice viewership for this show we're doing. Groove Changers.
Yeah.
Groove Changer says, I should be there, but send out an email beforehand if you can. That's usually how I get stream notifications. Absolutely. I will definitely do that before the show airs. That'll be really fun.
Okay, Nate, I need to run and grab my singing liquids.
Do it.
Up on some water.
Do it.
And a small amount of whiskey.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. We'll listen to Strike with Chaos says opinions ready. Hell yeah.
Yes. Excellent.
Dude, bring them.
See,
Bring
this is
them.
what I like. I'm so excited
Dude,
to like hear all of you
Yeah.
guys, like, because Led Zeppelin is a thing, like, everybody's got an opinion.
Yes.
Like, everybody's got some strong held feelings.
Yes.
About
Very
Led
strong.
Zeppelin.
Very strong.
I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to say on the topic.
Dude.
Very excited.
Brandon, go do your thing. I'll chat a little bit more about playback while Brandon's getting ready. But yeah, you guys, we dropped a couple like reels this week that are just clips from the episode, and one of them got 15,000 views, which, like, okay, it's not that much really, but like for us that was like insane, especially for playback. We've never had anything that has gotten that much eyes on playback, but it's like there's straight up people willing to go to the mat and fight over some of this Led Zeppelin talk we're doing. So I personally, me and Brandon we've had this ongoing thing for months now, because we shot this episode months ago. Brandon, he'll deny it, but he's been making me feel like I'm insane for saying that Led Zeppelin 3 not only is my favorite, but it's also, I think, better than Physical Graffiti. Maybe he thinks I'm crazy because I think I said that Led Zeppelin 3 is better than Led Zeppelin 4, which I get is controversial, but I kind of genuinely do feel that way. Whenever I listen to Led Zeppelin 3 is like that's my Zeppelin right there. That's like when I think of Led Zeppelin, when I want to listen to Led Zeppelin, that's the one I grab off the shelf and throw on. But it's like I've gotten messages from a ton of people actually who agree with me, and a ton of people who like definitely do not. So I don't know. I'm really excited to see what everyone thinks and to get the final verdict. I think we need to like I think I need to like launch like a poll or something like either like, you know, just all the Led Zeppelin albums and like pick your favorite, or just like which is better, Physical Graffiti or 3, or maybe 4 and 3, I don't know. But anyway, chat, if you guys like Led Zeppelin, you definitely are going to want to show up tomorrow and check out this video. And what are your guys' favorite Led Zeppelin albums? Are you guys Led Zeppelin heads, or are we just like completely off the boat, hitting on the wrong demographic? I don't know.
What do we got?
Funky Canuck says, I have Led Zeppelin 3 on vinyl here somewhere. I mostly like the trippy album art. I love that too. I love that. Led Zeppelin 3 is my favorite album cover, I will say. Mostly because it has this pinwheel thing. It's fucking sweet. Led Zeppelin was great with album covers. They knew what they were doing.
True that.
Yep.
All right.
All right, Brandon.
So, Dave Daly says, I grew up playing the drums to Led Zeppelin in the 80s.
Hell yeah, man.
I had to look at that one on my phone because I don't know about you guys, but this font that we have here in the stream window, it looked like it said in the 50s. The 8 kind of looks like a 5.
Yeah. Maybe I'll change the font. Our chat font. I like it's kind of 8-bit digital, but if it's hard to read,
Yeah.
I'll change it.
No, it's dope. It's dope. 8s look like 5s. It's all good. No problem.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So this is, nice. See, it begins.
It is hard. It is hard.
It begins. Strike with Chaos Production. 3 Physical Graffiti and Houses of the Holy. Hard to choose.
Yeah. It is kind of like whether you like the more bluesy stuff or the more experimental. It's hard to even call it experimental.
Or like the folky stuff.
Yeah, the bluesy, folky
acoustic
stuff, or do you like the kind of more, I want to say progressive, but it's kind of not at the same time. It's hard to describe. They were kind of on their own trip when they were making
Andy
those
says Houses
later
with the
ones.
Holy. I have been surprised, by the way, like from the comments that we've been getting from the promo videos and posts that we've been doing about this video, and right here, right now in the chat, I've been surprised at how many people have Houses of the Holy as their favorite. It's more than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I definitely knew there are a lot of people who it is their favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that. But it seems like that's the most... We've gotten more people so far saying my favorite is Houses of the Holy than any other album.
I think you're
maybe.
right about that. I think you're
Which
right.
surprises me.
Yeah, because I've gotten a few people say 3 is also their favorite, but I would say
Mm-hmm.
mostly House of the Holy, is the winner. I was expecting 4 and 2. I feel like 4 and 2.
That's what I was expecting too.
Has to be like the overall like biggest contingent of fans.
That's what I was...
But also, I don't know. I kind of feel like those two maybe, like if you're like just getting into Zepp or something, or maybe I could see those as being your favorite, or maybe they're sentimental favorites because like those are the ones you've always loved or whatever. Those definitely have the biggest songs on them. But I do kind of feel like if you dig into Zeppelin more, I do think like, House of the Holy, Physical Graffiti, 3, like they have kind of more... Those are the
more
deeper
nuances down there.
Yeah,
there's more crevices to get into.
They're the deeper cuts for sure.
Yeah.
I think. So yeah, I do think that's interesting. Skunk Dub stopping by to say he likes Led Zeppelin 2.
There you go.
Nice.
Yes.
Led Zeppelin 2 is the
Skunk
shit.
Dub. And I do know because I've had the extreme pleasure and honor and just a lot of fun playing live with Skunk Dub here in California a few times. And one of the funnest things to play is Skunk Dub's own patented reggae version of it's Bring It On Home, right? Am I thinking of Bring It On Home or
Do. That's Bring It On Home.
Okay, no, it's the other one. It's I gotta look it up now. Juan, help me. What's the title of the song
We
from
got
from 2 that you do? It's awesome.
Lemons.
Ramble On. It's Ramble On.
Oh man, that
Yeah.
song's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reggae Ramble On.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fucking dope. I always get those titles mixed up.
Yeah,
I don't know why, like, you know, because the first like 100 times that I listened to Led Zeppelin 2 was by the time I was like 4 years old.
Yeah, pretty much.
And for some reason, those 2 songs are like really connected to me.
Hmm.
And in my, you know, toddler brain, almost feel like the same song. I don't know why, but Ramble On and Bring It On Home are like connected.
Man, okay, I know we're just rambling on about this, but
We are rambling on.
But I have, man, I don't know if you experienced this, but like especially albums like this that were like important to me, or bands like this that were really important to me when I was a kid. Like, okay, when I listen to or think about Led Zeppelin 1 and 2, I am immediately transported back to my childhood bedroom. Like I don't think about that room ever, right? But I can see myself at my desk, my old boombox, my Hot Wheels like
Yep.
collection, like,
Gotta have
and
those
it's
Hot
like
Wheels.
that is the most visceral like sense memory of that. Like it's like I can't those 2 things, the music and those like images in my head are like linked like forever.
Yeah.
Same with like when I picture 3, I think of like 3 was always the albums we'd put on at like bonfires. When I think of Led Zeppelin 4, it's like I'm transported back to my band room because we used to cover in my band in high school. We used to cover like half the tracks on Led Zeppelin 4. That was like our shit. And then Houses of the Holy, I have all these like very like romantic memories. Like that was like an album like I fell in love with a girl to, like, and that was like our record. And Physical Graffiti will always be the one that, you know, I shot this really annoying long video with Brandon about.
That's what that's what it's connected to for you now. That's amazing.
No, I don't have as strong of one for Physical Graffiti. Well, actually, I guess I do because I used to try to learn a lot of those songs as well. But yeah, it's like, man, pretty much all of them up through Physical Graffiti. It's like they're inextricably tied to like really like defining moments of my youth, like especially.
I do. I have similar memories like that. And
Yeah.
it's like, you know, other people do too. Strike with Chaos says your fan base has good taste.
Yeah,
That's-
they do.
You're damn
They do.
right.
Yeah,
I mean,
we do.
look at where they are, right?
Yeah, exactly. How they spend their Thursdays.
Right. Skunk Dub says, yeah, I like Ramble On and What Is and Should Never Be. Connection as well. Slide guitar bass lines are wicked.
Yep.
Andy says No Quarters, my Zen place. Skunk Dub says Brandon is our John Paul Jones. Wow.
Wow. Nice.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Calm down.
Yeah, easy there. Easy. Sidewalk Andy. Yeah, Tool did a version
Tool
of
did
No
No
Quarter.
Quarter. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
man.
I feel like I have to hear that. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, it's dope.
All right.
But yeah. Okay, so for the first time ever, we're gonna do vocals on the stream. I'm trying to fix. So ever since my camera went down and it came back, the fucking
Exposure's gnarly.
the
yeah.
light exposure is crazy. I'm trying to fix it.
Do you have like a window open? You don't have like blinds on that window or anything like that?
No,
would
it's
probably
no,
do it.
it's just the fucking settings of
Okay.
the thing. Let me see. Let me try.
Do you have any like
Try
webcam
this.
control?
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
what
bet
I'm-
you there's a
what I'm
brightness
opening.
or exposure or something like that that you can control on there that way.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
what
go, that's a
I'm.
little better.
That's what I'm gonna open right now.
Yeah, Brandon
Where
looks
is
like he's like flying into the sun.
it? Yeah, right. It's crazy. Yeah, Tool crushes No Quarter, and I stick to my guns. B is a bad mofo.
Skunk Dub, you are correct on all accounts. Brandon,
love you, dude.
we love our Brandon. Brandon's a complete badass.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Let's see. Video. How can I edit? Let me edit. Let me change my exposure. Auto, and I can't change it. Uh-oh. I can't change it.
Lamb.
Oh well.
It's all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to stand up anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, so this is like Nate, like how you were talking about before. This is not something that people normally do. Singers, as I've learned, so I became a singer later on in life after being an instrumentalist only for forever, for a long time.
Yeah.
One day I'm like, you know what? Let me learn how to sing.
I kind of had the opposite experience. I used to sing all the time, and then
Really?
and then I gave up on it. I just was like, "Fuck this."
And then one day I was like, fuck this.
Yep.
And that's the end of that story.
Yep.
Um,
But, I was listening to the band last night, and The Weight came on, and I was thinking about all the times you and me used to sing together
Yeah,
in our old band. We used
That's
to
right.
be in like a country rock band.
Nigel Walsh and the Last Band on Earth.
Still best name of all time.
Yep. Nate and I used to sing that tune together.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'm still learning. I'm not like a real singer like some of the people who are here in the chat, like John Roy, who's a real singer.
Yeah.
And Skunk Dub is a real singer. But yeah, so it's definitely like a thing that I think you normally want to like hide the process,
Yeah.
because at least for me, and just working like as a music producer with a lot of other singers, good singers, real singers, I do know that like the process that it takes to actually get the vocal part is way less glamorous
Yes.
than it seems like it is when we just listen to the finished product of a nice sounding vocal performance in a song. It sounds like this person is just an angel,
Right.
touched by the gods, who can sing like that. And in some cases that is true, and that's exactly what's going on. You know, there are people out there who really do sound that good just with no preparation.
Right.
But for mortals, it's not that fancy.
No, and
So
this is in line with kind of how we do everything on here. It's like, one, we want to pull back the veil and show people that, music production and being a musician is, it's not all glamour, even if you do puke and then sing your vocal take like right before,
Yeah.
Sure, it can be rock star-ish, but like, it's hard, this stuff isn't easy. And like, I experienced the same things Brandon's talking about, even when I play guitar. And like, playing guitar is my native instrument. That's like what I do. And like last week is like a great example. I'm just like sitting here on the stream being like, I fucking hate this. Like, I hate this part I'm playing right now. This sucks.
This guitar part.
Yeah, this guitar part.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but it is even for me, even for just playing my own instrument, it's like I go through some of the same exact things Brandon's talking about. It's hard to like expose the process to people, but it's also really, really fun. And we love doing it with you guys here.
Yes, we do. We love doing it with you.
Yeah. Personally,
Okay.
I aspire to be as able to deliver on the spot as Brandon is when Brandon plays bass. I'm always very impressed with how much brilliance is he's able to pour out of his bass guitar, especially during this show. I can come up with good stuff when no one's looking, and I have to be better at coming up with good stuff while people are looking.
That's the thing. It's when people are looking. But yeah, so I mean, that's my goal. That's my goal with singing is to get like that, like how I can do that with bass most of the time, not all the time.
Yeah.
That's my goal, is to get that like easy with singing.
Yep.
So, that's what I'm working towards. It's my personal project.
Yep.
So I got my black my special sound blanket hung up behind me just to kind of help with reflections a little
Nice.
bit, as much as we can. God, I wish this fucking light wasn't so bright.
Yeah. It's okay, man. It is what it is. We'll fix it after the show. Maybe we'll take a moment when the show's over today, and we'll see what we can do to adjust.
All right, so just gonna go through our little process here. First, we're gonna warm up.
First, we're gonna drink whiskey.
Yes. We're gonna lubricate, but not too much. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gotta do vocal warm ups.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh. Try to go. I mean, this is what I do. This is what my I paid for music lessons. I mean, not music, vocal lessons. And one of my vocal teachers told me to do this. So I don't do everything that she said to do, but I try to do just a little bit, just so I can feel like I'm actually like doing the right thing.
I am incredibly amused by this process.
See?
I know what reel I'm posting later.
Yeah. The George of the Jungle.
Brandon doing Tarzan. Uh-oh. Keep it up.
Do you still have me?
Yes, you're good.
Okay. By the way, it's when I'm going out like this, it's hard for me to tell how loud my mic is.
You're okay. You're fine.
Is it too loud?
I mean, it's loud, but it's fine. That's what we're
Bring
doing.
it down just a little bit. No, that's not the fifth. Nice. Okay.
Ooh, nice. Okay, you're switching to your head voice. Is that what that's called?
Yeah. Head voice, falsetto, or
Yep.
whatever you call. But that's fine, because that I know I've gotten higher than any of the notes that I'm going to use in this song.
Nice.
So basically, what I'm just trying to do is like tune myself into those intervals, those fifths, and then get my body like accustomed, already comfortable singing at a higher pitch than I'm going to end up using right now for this song. So like go above, and so now the whole range that this song is just well within.
Yeah, you're comfortable.
I'm comfortable. Exactly.
Yeah. Nice.
Feel free to
Magaduppy says,
tell me what people are saying.
sang choir for 9 years, and I feel that. With vocal
Nice.
warm-ups, the weirder you sound, the better.
Really?
I can see that.
The weirder you sound, the better.
To Funky Canuck says, watch out for that tree, which you're going to have to fill me in, Funky Canuck, on that on that reference.
Oh, that's George of the Jungle.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Watch out
nice.
for that tree. Okay.
Magaduppy says, also shouting like you're talking to someone at a concert is my favorite. That definitely, for me, whenever I go to concerts and I'm a yapper. So if I start yapping at a concert and I come home, I'm like, well, I can't talk anymore.
Yeah. So also, my vocal teacher taught me there are the three voices. There's the chest voice, and there's the head voice,
Yeah.
and the mixed voice, which is here.
Wow, I've never heard that.
So And she said I need to warm those up too by doing this. Hey, you! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Yeah, yeah. Hey, you! And you can feel it.
I feel it.
You can feel it. Get all loose and stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah. I just mental notes about reels I'm gonna post later.
Yeah, this is good. See, this is what happens when you open yourself up and make yourself vulnerable. People capitalize on it and just embarrass you. Let that be a lesson to everybody.
Oh God.
Okay, let's go into the song. What key is this in? C?
Yeah, C, D minor.
Okay, here's the song.
You got the guitar and the horns in there too?
I believe I do, yes.
Nice.
Let's see. Yep. So hot.
Sounds like the
Stinky horns.
I don't think the guitar's in there.
Okay.
We can let deceptions ruin.
There you go.
There it is.
We gotta take this time.
Okay.
Do you have the lyrics? Do you know the lyrics?
No.
Okay.
That's one of the things that I'm going to need to do because, unless I'm mistaken, the lyrics to the song are not on the Googles.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Let's check. So I'm going to Google Bim Skala Bim. Set it right.
Maybe. Who knows?
Lyrics.
I'd be surprised if they were, but who knows? Maybe they are.
Looks like no.
No. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to have to write them down ourselves. So I'm going to open up a little document
Nice.
where we're going to listen to the lyrics. And the challenge there is to go from you hear how there's
Yeah.
a break
Oh,
where it
yeah,
goes
yeah.
oh so to
Interesting.
try to go up and then down, transition between them with no break.
Yeah.
That's the challenge. And it's
Interesting.
pretty hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that was pretty good. I feel like that one was pretty
Yeah.
pretty clean.
yeah. I'm better at doing it on the way down than on the way up.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Okay. So
Brandon's
believe
just
the
talking
first-
about food right now. He likes it better on the way down.
talking about throwing up.
Yep. Talking about
We
puke.
can let
Huh?
Talking about puke.
Yes. Talking about puking.
We
Okay.
can't let deception
Ruin us.
ruin us.
we can let deceptions ruin us.
We can't let
Deceptions.
deceptions ruin us. Okay, so I got my text document here. We can't let deceptions ruin us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take this time.
Nagaduppy says,
We gotta take this time. Learn to push on through.
We gotta take this time. We gotta take.
Nagaduppy,
this
you'd be
time.
surprised. You would be surprised.
What is Mark?
He says, imagine going to a recording engineer, standing in the vocal booth, and telling the engineer, I don't know the lyrics. I have to Google them really quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Be a smart ass about it.
Yeah, that happens.
That
That
happens.
absolutely happens.
Yeah, it happens.
And this is one of the things that I enjoy about being the singer and the engineer and the producer. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about what anybody thinks. I'm
Yeah, exactly.
working on my own. I'm working for myself. you
Yeah,
know?
you're all the same guy.
But yeah, like if I was showing up to a session that I or somebody's paying for,
Yeah,
other
no.
people are working. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have done all this prep work before arriving.
Yeah.
But it's my studio.
But
so
for you
I can-
guys-
I can go fuck myself.
You get to see how the sausage is made. I thought that was the whole appeal of the show.
Yeah,
Come on.
it's the sausage show.
Come on. Be nice to us.
So caution here. Got to build back a trust.
Ooh, that's tough.
Please work with me now. Working it for you.
Okay, let's listen. If I go to the original Bim Skala Bim track, do you think we'll get taken down?
We won't get taken down, but we'll get a flag thing or whatever. But you could do it. If you do it real quick, I think it's fine.
Let's see.
Some caution here. Got to build back a trust.
Sounds like he's saying, so caution here, got to build back the trust.
All right, I'm going to just do a quick. Actually, hang on. If I high pass it, it might help.
Yeah.
It might.
Some caution here. Got to build back a trust.
Yep. So caution here, we got to build back the trust.
Yeah.
So caution here, we got to build back the trust.
Nice. This is going to sound great.
Yeah, man, it is.
You know what you need to put on this is the copycat.
Most def.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I probably won't.
Uh-oh. The Millennium Falcon is farting out, folks. Oh, no, here we go. We're back.
Oh, really?
No, you're good. You're back.
Okay. Okay, so there we go. Caution, we got to build back the trust.
Trust. Please work with me now. Working it for you.
Please work with me now.
Working here for you.
Working it for Nate.
Yeah, there you go. Magaduppy says
me
it's,
now.
it's like a drummer going to the studio and being like, y'all got any drumsticks? Okay.
That also happens.
Point made, Magaduppy. We're slightly less prepared than we should be for this show every week, but okay.
Take me up. Turn this over, oh girl.
Take me up. What is it? Turn this over, oh girl?
Yeah.
Take me up.
Take me up. Turn this over, oh girl.
Yep.
Take me up.
Turn this over, oh girl.
Turn this over, oh girl.
Oh girl.
Oh girl.
We said it right. We said it right.
We said it right.
Take me up now, girl.
Take me up now, girl. John Roy sings that.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, like, even if I am doing all of the background singer parts, I will only focus on one person at a time, one character in this story at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do it. I think it would be nice if you did you don't have to do it today, but or right now even. I think you should focus on the lead vocal. I think you should also do a harmony pass if you can.
Okay.
And then we'll have John Roy do like a second harmony or something like that, or just additional thing. And I think that would be perfect if it was 3.
So if these two harmony voices are two people,
yes,
rather than two Johns and one Brandon.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We said it right.
We said it right.
Take me up now.
So just we said it right. We said it right. He said the name of the song. He said the thing.
That's more impressive in movies.
Step back. Think of what we've been through.
Like when
Step
Optimus
back, think of what we've been through.
when Optimus Prime goes, "This is Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen." That's what is happening right now. Bumblebee. It's like, oh, we said the movie name. Or
Step back. Think of what we've been through.
if
Don't let it die.
Don't let it die.
Will Smith is like, so you're saying we're bad boys too?
Does he really say that?
No, I don't know.
He should have. That's amazing.
Don't let it die. Give me back my world.
Give me back my world. Don't let it die. Give me back my world. You should probably send these lyrics to John too, so you guys are at least singing the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, John's a pro. Like I said, John is a real singer. You
No, that's
don't have to worry about him.
Yeah. John says, I'll do a couple harmonies that you can blend or crush. That sounds perfect.
Crushing harmonies.
Crushing Za.
Know that sometimes
two.
it can get so rough.
Is it know that or I know that?
Okay, do it one more time.
Know that sometimes it can get so rough.
Yep. Know that sometimes it can get so rough.
Okay. Know that sometimes it can get so rough.
You know, I forgot to play the. Whenever John, I'm trying whenever John Roy shows up to play this, and I forgot to do it today. So there it is. So that was for you, John.
There you go. Better late than never.
All demands and deadlines breaking us in two.
All demands and deadlines breaking us in two.
All demands,
All demands are our demands.
Ooh,
all demands and deadlines
sounds like he's just saying,
breaking us in two. All demands and
think
maybe hour.
deadlines
Yeah, maybe hour. Kind of makes more sense. He's talking
Our
about
demands and deadlines.
breaking us in two.
all demands and deadlines breaking us in two.
Breaking us in two.
Yeah, he's talking about another person right now, so I think hour is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, and part of this process too that at this point is cuz like singing is like storytelling too. It's like
Yeah.
it's communication. So I'm trying to like get what's the message? What is this saying?
Yes.
What is this communicating? So far it's like, you know, two people in a relationship, two lovers. You find your hard times, your challenges.
Yes.
Sometimes our demands and deadlines are breaking us in two.
Yep.
Sometimes it can get so rough. But take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. We said it right.
Hell yeah.
All demands and deadlines breaking us in two.
But that like affects how you sing. If
Yeah.
you
in-
know that,
internalize.
if that's where you're coming from, it makes you sing differently. Yeah.
Yeah. If you internalize the story, the logic of the song, I think that does
Yeah,
help
totally.
a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Makes me want to stop and back it up.
Makes me want to stop
I
and
wanna
back
back
it
it.
up.
Makes me want to stop and back it up.
Yep.
Makes me want to stop and back it up. I wanna back it up. I wanna back it up for you.
I want to back it up. I want to back it up for you, girl.
Back it up with you, I think he says, right?
Oh, with you?
Or back it up for you.
I feel like he said
I mean, back
for.
it up for you is like I'm gonna rub my butt on
Hell
your
yeah.
crotch.
Yeah, why not?
But I think
Hey.
I wanna back it up. I wanna back it up for you.
I think he says with you.
What? I hear for you.
Back it up. I wanna back it up for you.
For you.
Oh, he does say for you.
I want to back it up for you, girl.
I wanna back it up for you.
Nice.
Dog.
I was thinking, back it up with you, like I want to go, back to the old days, back to
Okay.
when we first got together. you know?
Gotcha. I think it's
But-
just a 21st century romance.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because normally that's what I would think that he would be singing about is we're finding these difficulties now that we've been together for years, and it makes me want to go back to the good old days.
I think that is probably actually
when it was fresh, but it turns out that what he's actually saying is that
He wants to
when
grind
he's
on you.
experiencing these difficulties, it makes him want to rub his butt on her crotch.
Yeah. Hey, man.
So whatever.
People have different ways of expressing different things. Let's,
I mean, I'm assuming it's
yeah.
a she. That's not necessarily so. Oh well, no, he did say "oh girl."
Yeah, he said, oh, girl.
No wonder I was
Dave,
thinking that.
Dave Daly gave us a big ol' LOL, which I agree.
I wanna back it up. I wanna back it up for you.
Okay, it makes me. Wait, the first line is makes me.
Makes me want to stop and back it up.
Guess we want to stop and back it up. Mm-hmm. To stop and back it up, and then I want to back it up.
I wanna back it up. I wanna back it up.
So it says I wanna twice. I wanna back it up. I wanna back it up for you.
Nice.
Okay, then into the second chorus.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl.
This sounds like the same as the first one, yeah.
Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. We said it right.
We said it right.
Back it up now, girl.
Back it up now, girl. There's definitely a really nice harmony in there.
It's lovely. It's lovely. So yeah, it's the same.
Also, question.
Lyrics, except he says we said it right again at the end. Yes?
Am I hearing a harmony like throughout the song? Am I crazy?
Not in the verse.
Not in the
verse
verses.
The verse is one voice.
Know that sometimes
Okay, yeah, you're right.
it can
And then
The chorus has a harmony though.
take me up,
Yep.
turn this over, oh girl.
well, in the first and third lines. Now here's
We said it right.
Right.
so it's harmony,
Take me
solo,
up, turn this over, oh girl.
then alone.
We said it right.
Harmony alone.
Take me up now, girl.
Now
Nice.
lead and harmony.
Step back, think of what we've been through.
Solo.
Don't let it die.
Harmony alone.
Back it up now, girl.
I love it. I
Solo.
love the pattern.
We said it right.
Yeah. Okay, now it goes into the bridge.
Bridge is good.
You made my life so worth living.
You made my life so worth
You made my life so worth living.
Yeah.
So worth having, living.
That's tough.
You made my life so worth living.
So
I
worth
hear
living.
living, yeah.
Yeah, you make my life so worth living. Make my life so worth living. Okay. Next line.
Give me everything I need.
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 Yeah. Honestly, maybe to me it just sounds like two voices. So maybe just have John sing all the harmonies.
Well, it gets in those little moments where it's harmony alone in the chorus. It gets revealed there's two harmony voices
Gotcha.
at maximum. But in this first line in the chorus,
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl.
I only hear two for that stuff.
yeah, so that might be lead vocal and one harmony part.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl.
Yep.
But then right here,
Take me up now, girl. Take me up now, girl.
that sounds like two harmony parts to me. That doesn't sound to me like it's the lead singer singing that other thing. But maybe it is. Maybe it's the lead singer, but he's singing like a backup
style kind of thing.
doo-wop thing. He's stepping into another role. Take me up, manga.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, but at least the way that I record this is it's one character at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, so you'll save those little moments for another track or whatever.
Exactly right. Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
think that's the right call.
worry about that at another time when that part, that character, that person is what I'm singing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so bridge.
You made my life so worth living. Give me everything I need.
Okay, so there are some higher notes
Now
than I
I
thought.
know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving.
Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving.
Yep.
And you can tell the harmony singer is either intentionally singing a different part or is like not hitting the same words exactly as the lead singer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving.
Forgiving.
Yeah. Yeah. Although we don't
Get
have to
ourselves
mimic that
back
necessarily.
up for speed.
Yeah, no, right. I'm not going to copy all the little details. We're going to have our own little weird things that happen
Yeah.
in our version.
Exactly.
Get ourselves back up for speed.
Get ourselves back up full speed.
Get ourselves back up for speed.
Yeah. 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 Get her.
Full speed. 4 speed.
I hear full speed.
Get ourselves back up for speed.
I mean, 4-speed
Get
doesn't.
ourselves back up for speed.
4-speed doesn't really make sense. Full speed in this context makes more sense.
Ourselves back up for speed.
Get ourselves back up for speed.
Unless he's not saying speed.
Yeah.
What is he saying?
I think
Let's see.
get ourselves back up full speed makes sense though.
Get ourselves back up for speed.
I don't hear a D at the end.
I mean, he's kind of
Get
just
ourselves back up for speed.
Wait, hang on.
Get ourselves back up for speed.
I think it's full speed, man.
Hang on.
Get ourselves back up for speed.
Here, let me go to the last line of the other bridge.
Yeah.
See if it's another
a good
performance of the same line.
Don't let it die, girl, it's candy.
Well, that's an even harder line to figure out.
I think it's
Don't let it die, girl, it's candy.
don't let it die, girl. It's canned heat.
Ooh. Yeah.
Don't let it die, girl, it's candy.
I think you're right about that.
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll align on full speed here.
Yeah.
Get ourselves back up for speed.
It sounds well. Get ourselves back up full speed. That's what we're going with. Okay. Then it's a solo section.
Nice.
Lots of nice hornage. Bridge 2.
Sit with me, girl, now and reason.
Here we go.
Sit with me, girl, now and reason.
Sit with me, girl, now and reason. Like, let's vibe. Let's figure it out. Let's talk it out, y'all.
Yeah.
A little time is all we need.
A little time is all we need. And then
Let's work it out, girl. Now I'm pleading.
let's lead it out, girl. Now I'm pleading.
Don't let it die.
Man, he has this like high note at the end.
Yeah, he's very expressive.
Yeah, and you can tell that it builds as it goes on. Like he's getting more desperate
Yeah.
for the saving the love, you know. He's going from just kind of like describing what's going on to now he's going into like pleading,
Yeah.
and his tone is changing.
Let's work it out, girl. Now I'm pleading.
So he literally says, "Now I'm pleading."
It is very wistful performance there.
And so That means we get to make an artistic choice of if we do the same thing that he's doing, or if we sort of tell the story, or represent these lyrics in a different way. Because we don't necessarily have to do this evolution of the way that he's performing it. We don't necessarily have to do the same thing.
Now I'm pleading, pleading.
Pleading again.
Don't let it die, girl, it's candy.
Don't let it die, girl. Now it's canned heat.
I like that line.
Mm-hmm. And he says pleading twice. Okay, this goes into the intro. Oh, he says heat again. Intro, okay, and then
Take me up,
back to the
turn
chorus
this
for
over,
the
over. Be sitting right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. Be sitting right. Take me up now, girl. Oh, no, don't let it die.
okay, throwouts.
Back it up now, girl.
Don't let it
Oh,
die.
yes, we will survive. Push it up now, girl. Yes, girl, we stand by.
Yeah, some nice stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Okay, so
great.
it's the same lyrics from the second chorus, and then luckily the throwouts are. This is called throwouts, where like at the end of a song you play the chorus again, and the lead vocalist is just freestyling. Oh yeah,
This is James Brown and
yeah. These ones are pretty clear and have nice defined pockets and defined lyrics that are easy to imitate, thankfully. Because sometimes throwouts are like they're so like idiosyncratic, so unique to that person who's performing it, that like you can't or maybe like shouldn't try to imitate it because it's so them,
yeah.
and you got to do your own thing. But at least these have like clear lyrical moments.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. Oh, yes, we will survive.
Okay, so
Push it up now,
oh no,
girl.
don't let it.
Oh, no, don't let it die.
Okay,
Girl. Oh, yes, we will survive.
yeah. Oh yes, we will survive. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this part, but I'm just writing down the lyrics. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have them.
We will survive. Push it up now, girl. Yes, girl, we stand by.
And then yes, girl, we said it right.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Yes, girl, we stand by.
Into the
Oh,
final
nice. Into
chord of the song.
Yeah, and hell yeah.
All right, fam.
Yep.
So now we got our lyric sheet.
Yep.
Now we sing it.
I think you're in good shape.
Thanks, dog. I notice you've been working out too.
I try.
Okay. So I'm going to get this guide vocal track down here next to my vocal tracks in my session. Let's just try a take.
Yeah.
To see what happens. Even though I don't have every last like little aspect of the melody memorized, so I'm gonna practice through the whole song along with him first,
Oh, nice.
just so that I can even just like internalize the tune of the shit.
Yeah.
trying, got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Give me back my world. Know that sometimes it can get so rough. Our demands and deadlines breaking us in two. Makes me want to stop and back it up. I wanna back it up. I wanna back it up for you.
Yes.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. We said it right. Back it up now, girl. You make my life so worth living. Give me everything I need. Now I know that it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up full speed.
I keep wanting to go sing from up here on those high notes. I gotta
Yeah.
do the opposite. You have to go lower.
It's sounding
The
great.
note- when the note gets higher, you gotta feel it lower. It's like
Interesting.
it's a mind fuck.
Interesting. You sound great. You got a nice grit on your voice too. That is
Sit
kind
with
of.
me, girl, now and reason. A little time is all we need. Let's work it out, girl. Pleading. Don't let it die, girl. Let's stand
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Pick me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. We said it right. Take me up now, girl. Oh, no, don't let it die. Back it up now, girl. Oh, yes, we will survive. Push it up now, girl. Yes, girl, we said it right.
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Bravo. I
So
think
I'm there
you're
on certain moments and not there on some other moments, but we'll get there.
yeah, that's all right though.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you hear? What are you hearing?
Well, it's hard for me to hear exactly what you're doing over his, but so far I think you're right on the money. You've got that same kind of like slight grit in your performance that he has, that kind of, he really lets it loose kind of later on, which I don't know, for me, to my ears, that's kind of different from what you normally do and how you would normally sing. You have kind of more of a
Yeah.
clean singing voice.
Yeah. Right.
But
Yeah.
but I like it. It fits you and it sounds good.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So like before actually trying it, before I put some spring on my voice.
Nice.
Before actually trying it, yeah, I was imagining like I'm probably gonna sing this in a cleaner, less gritty way since it's typically my style, the way that my voice sounds. But
Yeah.
I don't know, like it feels natural.
It sounds good, and honestly, with the way that I think you've articulated, like some of those notes are like just slightly out of reach for you. One, I think they are for him too. I think when listening to the song, I think that's true. And two, I think thematically, lyrically, that kind of fits. It's like your voice
Yes.
sounds like it's reaching, just like in
He's
the lyrics,
reaching.
he's reaching. You know what I mean?
And
So-
it helps the storytelling too, because it's sort of like it gives you the impression that he's reaching for something that he might not get.
right?
You know,
Yeah.
like this might be a plead to his lover that she may say no.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
and she may have already said no, and he's pleading something that is like futile. You know,
Right. Right.
which is a classic love song kind of place to be. But yeah, like it helps thematically if
Yep.
it sounds desperate.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
Magadepi
and-
said
and he-
something.
Especially those really high notes that I feel like are hard for you to like get all the way up there. Those he really is like trailing off during those moments. Those aren't like strong moments like vocally for him even. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I wouldn't put like a ton of pressure on yourself to like perfectly like nail some of those really top end notes, because I think he's only just barely like scraping at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so Duppy said, "Is the lyric 'This can heal' instead of
Ooh.
'canned heat'?" Let's see.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Yeah, in I'd have to think about that in context.
Bleeding. Don't let it die, girl, it's can heal.
I think that makes
Yeah,
more
you're right.
sense.
Don't let it die, girl.
This can heal. Magaduppy,
Yep.
you just saved us. You just saved us from looking like bozos.
Don't let it die, girl, it's can heal.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Wow.
There it is. Yep,
Canned
nailed
heat,
it.
I thought was a really interesting lyric, but yeah, I think it is can heal.
Don't let it die, girl. This can heal. And then heal. He says heal again, going into the
Magaduppy,
intro.
saving
What
us.
else we got?
Thanks, bud.
Yes. Funky Connect. To dream the impossible dream. Exactly. Okay. So let's try one.
Yeah.
Griselda started the kettle just in time.
Nice.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, everybody. How, well, we'll have to see how loud my voice is to you guys, because
Do or do not. There is no try.
I may need to have my voice a little bit lower in the headphone mix than it normally is, just so that it makes sense on the stream.
No worries.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to ease myself into it. I'm going to have his voice in there
Mm-hmm.
just lightly.
Nice.
Or, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to see what happens if I go along.
Yeah. Dude, you may very well stumble upon like some kind of first take, just like, you know, badass shit, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And it's like everything he's doing is super like it repeats every time. Like even though the lyrics change slightly throughout, like his inflection pretty much stays the same, like verse to verse, chorus to chorus.
Yeah.
Same with the two bridges too.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just going to explore it and find how does it want to feel? Just
Yeah.
compare between the way he does it, between the way I would do it,
Yes.
the way that Roots Radix vibe makes it want to sound. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, because also that's the whole other thing is like yeah, don't be married to like every inflection that he does necessarily.
Yeah, no. This has to suit our version.
Exactly. Yeah. Use him as a jumping off point. But I am very pleased with how I mean, this is a great version of this song. It's like it's awesome. I mean, it's definitely identifiable as this song, which I'm really happy with. But Skunk Dub says, throw a blessing and some strength and love, confidence, and run it.
Yes. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Skunk Dub.
Lyric sheet. Where you at? We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. So caution here, we got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die.
Woo! Yes.
Yeah, man. Know that sometimes it can get so rough. Our demands and deadlines breaking us in two. Makes me want to stop and back it up. I wanna back it up for you.
Yeah, dude.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. We said it right. You make my life so worth living. Give me everything I need. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up full speed.
Dog. Got Bridge 2 next.
Bridge 2, y'all. Sit with me, girl, now and reason. A little time is all we need. Let's work it out now, girl. I'm pleading. Don't let it die, girl. Now this can heal.
Killing it.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. We said it right.
Dub clap for Brandon. Holy shit.
Take one.
Take one.
Yeah. So,
Amazing.
yeah.
I think there was so much good, like actually usable stuff in that first
Yeah,
take.
yeah.
Like literally.
There's some keeper moments, it felt like.
I want. Can you send me the lyrics? Because then I can make little notes. I'll highlight
Oh, sure.
stuff that I think is maybe keeper or stuff that maybe you could take another pass at. Because that one I lost track of the notes I was taking. But the two notes I had in particular was, and it kind of makes sense, was your first entry on the first verse and your first, like the first line of the first verse, first line of the first chorus. I think you settled into those melodies as they went along.
Yeah.
But obviously your first time doing it all by yourself, you were finding it still.
I'm like literally figuring out the tune of the song
Yeah,
still.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Which is honestly really impressive because it's not even like they were bad per se, but you did them better as the verse went on and as that chorus went on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, thanks for
I
all
would
this
say
awesome feedback in the chat, all of
yeah,
you too. Thank you.
majorly, dude.
Okay, so yeah,
Funky Connect says
direction for
soaring
next take.
soaring with the vocals, no need for a parachute. That's high praise right there. That's awesome.
I love that. Yeah,
That's great. Awesome. Okay, got the lyrics. Thank you.
cool.
Sweet.
So-
Okay,
so-
yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted what you were saying, though. Sorry.
No, I think I forgot what I was gonna say, but it's fine. You're doing great. That was an amazing first take. Honestly, that was incredible. So you can see this document with me, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
We're co-editors on this
Sweet.
Google Docs.
Sweet. I'll go through and maybe as you're doing a take, well, I hope it doesn't distract you. Yeah, it'll be awful if I highlight a line like, do this again.
You can go file, make a copy, and make your
Okay,
own
yeah.
version of it. That is
Yeah,
like
that's a good idea.
if it's just stuff that's for your reference or whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of all I want it for. Okay, got it. Perfect. So I will, I'll make little notes of lines that I think maybe you could take or stuff that's keeper or whatever.
All right, I'm gonna try another one.
Nice. That was great though, man. You're killing it.
I feel like
Does it feel good singing this kind of a song? Like I feel like this is different. It's different for you. It's exciting. Honestly, for me, it's
Yes.
exciting to hear you do something like this.
Yes, yeah. Like I normally always like choose a song that has some element of like philosophical something to it.
Yeah.
And very rarely is it simply what this song is, which is like a deep fucking experience. For anybody who's experienced this place that this singer is in,
Yeah.
it's just as heavy as anything else,
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, no, it does. It feels good. It feels
It's just as heavy. It's
like
just as heavy. It's just more
easier to
straightforward.
approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I feel like the straightforwardness of it makes it easier to express.
Yeah. Yeah, that and just like this is different instrumentation like surrounding you. Like it's really cool, honestly, really cool hearing you in this context. It's wild.
Cool. Cool.
Can you put on some copycat even just for monitoring?
Let's see.
I think you should. I think that would help you get in the zone even more.
Yeah, it's true. All y'all music producers out there, having effects on the vocals while you're tracking, even if you're not going to use them, it definitely helps the singer get into the vibe.
Same, dude. It's same with
So, yeah, I'm
with
gonna
that.
set up the copycat delay here.
Go for it. It's same with like the guitar part I did on this tune. Like last week, it's like sure I could have played that exactly the same way and then just in mixing like put through a phaser on it and delay or wherever the fuck. But the fact that I had that stuff on while I was tracking it actually drew the performance out of me.
Can you go to a different camera angle or something for a second? 'Cause I need to mess with this camera.
Gotcha,
to
yeah.
Set up the copycat.
We're going to go to solo Nate cam. This is a very rare camera angle, by the way. We don't really go to this camera angle. We go to, what's the one we go to a lot? We go to this camera angle a lot. This is a good one. I honestly feel like I need to use this one more. This one might even be better for a guitar, possibly. Or, yeah, right? Yeah, this would be nice for guitar. Uh-oh, Brandon exploded something.
We're all alive.
Oof.
Hi-yo.
Baby girl. Baby girl. You put your makeup on.
Need a tuner fish sandwich over there.
Yeah, we might have to take advantage of this camera more often. Also, one of my webcams died, so I have to buy a new one. But what that means is I'm gonna have a nicer 4K cam for the overhead console shot for the dub videos. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna improve this camera angle. Still have Christmas lights everywhere, by the way, because I'm leaving all the Christmas shit set up until I'm done, like dubbing the Christmas stuff, which is still not done.
That's smart.
Yeah. So.
Let's see. Hang on, I gotta take my headphones off to plug in this thing.
All right, no worries. But you know, I'm feeling like now that Brandon's doing this awesome vocal session, I feel like the least I could do on this show is we're so overdue for a live dub set. I have not done one of those in like a really long time now. So I will probably be doing one of those very soon.
Ha ha ha. Wah wah wah.
There he is.
Yeah. Hey. Hey. Ha. Ha. Wah.
Whoa.
Tape speed. Tape speed. Yeah.
Nice. I feel like that'll help a lot.
Yeah.
Delay and reverb.
We can't let deceptions ruin us.
Yeah.
We gotta take this time, learn to push on through, Nate.
Yeah. You're sounding great, dude. I'm loving this. This is gonna be fucking killer.
Thanks, man.
This is the song that's gonna put us on the map, folks. I can feel it.
This is it. Our time has come.
Yep.
Okay, let's do one.
Yep.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. So caution here, we got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die.
This arrangement's so killer too. It's so good.
Know that sometimes it can get so rough. Gotta work out the our demands and deadlines breaking us in two. Makes me want up and back it up. I wanna back it up for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. We said it right. You make my life so worth living. Give me everything I need. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up full speed. Sit with me, girl, now and reason. A little time is all we need. Let's work it out, girl. Now I'm pleading. Don't let it die, girl. Now this can heal. I've learned the rhythms of these bridge parts, like I don't get the rhythm.
You're nailing it, dude. Just keep it up.
Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. We said it right. Oh, yes, we will survive. Yes, girl, we said it right.
Nice. That one was better. That was that was better than the first take.
Yeah. It
was great.
more consistent.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it feels like there's some lines that,
Ruin us.
Yeah.
That those ones. Those sound tough.
yes,
Yeah.
they are. Okay, so.
Well, is there a way to do them
We can. Sorry. go ahead.
differently, like how you would do it? Doesn't have to be like that.
That's a good point.
Because other than that, like, dude, seriously, you're kind of nailing his entire inflection, like, across the board, the whole song. Like, if the goal was to like literally, like recreate the way he sang it, like you're nailing it. Like you're totally, completely nailing his inflection. So I think you've afforded yourself moments to deviate if you want to, you know. Especially moments, if there are moments that are harder for you to do it in a way that, maybe is, well, there's that, or I honestly think that you'll be able to get it, with time, or if you were to just hone in and focus on just that one line or whatever. But like, but I think, like I said, I think you've afforded yourself the leeway to deviate if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let me try it again. And find where else it can go, if it wants to go anywhere else. Because with these first two takes, I've
Honestly,
just been trying to get what his part is, so that I can go off from it if it feels right.
Totally. To me, it's like you don't even have to do that little like fancy dip down. You could just go, "We can let deceptions ruin us." You know what I mean? It does. You don't even have to
Yeah,
embellish
that's
it
right.
more. You don't even have to embellish it more than that.
That's true. It's an optional run.
Yeah, totally tracks still.
Okay. So I'm going to do it again, but this time I'm going to, like, before I was paying attention to the way he sang it. This
Yeah.
time, I'll do it again, but I'm going to pay attention to the band.
Nice.
You know,
That's a good call.
like react to what these musicians are playing. you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try it. We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. So caution here, we got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Know that sometimes it can get so rough. Our demands and deadlines breaking us in two. Makes me want to stop and back it up. I wanna back it up. I wanna back it up for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. We said it right. You make my life so worth living. Give me everything I need. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up full speed. Sit with me, girl, now and reason. A little time is all we need. Let's work it out, girl. Now I'm pleading. Don't let it gag. This can't heal. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die.
That was great. I feel like you dialed back the grit, and it actually worked really well. I really
Yeah.
liked that.
Yeah, it seems like if I'm following
You're not
this
you didn't push
style-
it so hard.
Yeah, it feels like what's natural to fit with this music is a performance that's more like
It's more-
Gregory Isaacs or
Yeah.
like Mighty Diamonds or
Yes,
something.
it's more like lovers rock or like just softer, gentler.
Yep.
Yeah, I do agree.
Very
I think.
just so that classic Jamaican vocal trio
Yep.
lead
I think
voice.
that-
I was really feeling like Mighty Diamonds on like I Need a Roof or Right Time or something.
Totally,
like that, you know?
totally. I think that'll be great because it'll be easier to harmonize to, and I think what you should, what I would do if I were you, and what I think you should do is hold back that extra gear of grit until the end of the song, maybe the very end, after the second bridge, even like when you're doing
throwouts.
those throwouts. That's where you shift up. That's where you do that. You know what I mean? Show that, like, yes, this is that song. But the rest of the song,
Okay.
yeah, shift back.
So making like making a extreme. I'm trying to think of another word other than extreme, drastic, but
Yeah.
like to make a full switch right there is fine.
I think so.
You
yeah.
mean? Yeah, okay.
I think so. And the rest of the song, dude, especially the verses, man. Like the verses were so good, a little like pulled back. You know what I mean? Also, another thing I liked that I sort of noticed that you were doing, you started to do it, and then I feel like you kind of got away from it a little bit more. I could hear you paying attention to the band, especially early on. I feel like it kind of
Yeah, it went away.
it went away a little bit,
Yeah,
but like especially I want to say even just like the first line or two of the first verse, I could hear you waiting for pockets of the drums. Like I could hear you playing off the drums, and I really liked that. Like the verses felt very rhythmic, and the choruses felt very fluid, and I think you should keep that. I think that should be kind of like a dynamic, internal dynamic you play off of yourself as
Verses are rhythmic
you. Yep.
and chorus is fluid.
Yeah. Choruses are going to have these big sparkly harmonies.
Right.
The verses are going to be just going to be you, and it's going to be you interacting with the band. You know.
Okay. Copy that.
Yeah. Killer. Still
take.
got quite a few people watching. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you guys are having fun watching Brandon sing. This is really cool. Awesome to be invited into his process and see his technique on display. I think we all feel really lucky. You're letting us peek inside this part of your musicianship, Brandon. So this is awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's an honor to share it with you guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for saying nice things and the supportive things you're saying.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, God, and it's been for me. It's been quite a while since I've produced, let alone even like sat in on just a vocal session as an engineer. You know, just
It's been a while, huh?
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun to be able to be here with you and help figure this out together. It's awesome.
Yeah. Like when I'm doing this by myself, I essentially like these takes just exactly like how we're doing. Let's do like a lot of them.
Yeah. Totally.
Like I should probably do this
That's fine.
20 times.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah.
And you know, obviously you let us know when you want to call it. I think we're down to hang out for a couple more takes at the very least if you want to do it.
Okay. Gotcha.
But
Yeah, I'm still finding it like we're getting to it.
Magaduppy says, "Please don't
close.
throw up on stream." That could happen. This kind of singing, this could get you. It's hard.
It could.
It's rough, especially that extra gritty stuff. That's what it gets me. If I try to sing that way, I
Oh,
just
you
like
throw up.
I don't throw up, but I
gagging?
just start coughing and gagging. Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah. It probably helps that I already did it this morning, so
Yeah.
I'm in the clear now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Should we do another one?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Let's do another one. I'm going more into that, Mighty Diamonds, Viceroys,
Yes.
Gregory Isaacs vibe.
Yes.
Just exploring it, see what's in there.
Yep.
Lyrics.
Smoke and Mirrors says, "I'll be the bread to your vocal sandwich meat, Brandon."
Vocal sandwich meat. Here we go. We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. So caution here, we've got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working in for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Know that sometimes it can get so rough. Our demands and deadlines breaking us in two. Makes me want to stop and back it up. I wanna back it up. I wanna back it up for you. Take me up, turn me over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. We said it right. You make my life so worth living. You give me everything I need. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up full speed.
That was your best bridge.
Yeah, that was the best bridge so far right there, yeah. That was the first time I was actually paying attention to the band and not trying to remember how the rhythm goes.
Totally.
Sit with me, girl, now and reason. A little time is all we need. Let's work it out, girl, now I'm pleading. I'm pleading. Don't let it die, girl, now this can't
That was awesome.
Getting dry.
So
Yeah.
I will say that was your best, very best verse 2. That was your very best bridge 1. And that was your very best throwouts for sure. Ending stuff.
So I'm going to then, in my session, clip those and make them a different color.
Okay. Yeah, those were all excellent. Bridge 1 was better than bridge 2. I would say verse 2 was better than verse 1. But if I had verse 1 of the last take with verse 2 of this take, those are keepers, man. Those were really, really, really good.
Wait, so let's see. So you said verse 2 and bridge 1.
Verse 2 and bridge 1 definitely, and also
From this,
and
from
the,
this take.
Yeah, and the throwouts from this
Okay.
take as well were
And
excellent.
throwouts.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Choruses, I have less notes on because you're really consistent in the choruses. The choruses are like, those are super solid. Like I'm gonna kind of
yeah.
defer to you on like where you feel best at with the chorus takes.
I've probably, and John, if you're still here, I would be interested to know what you think. But I think I've probably already recorded enough of the choruses to put a comp together.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I
like
think
edit
so.
together pieces to
Yeah.
make 3 choruses. I've probably already done that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But the one part of my process that I usually do when I'm recording vocals on my own that I'm not doing right now, since, you know, because we're just doing it here together on the stream and I have you and other people here, is I'm not listening back to what I'm doing,
Yeah.
because I normally actually find that like there's a big difference between what I think I just did
Right.
and what I think I already have done good quality. I
Yep.
don't need to worry about it anymore. But then when I listen back to it, it's like, no,
Yeah.
I haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah. I imagine that
So
the
that's
whole
part of it.
process is going to play out for you regardless as soon as the stream's over. So
Totally.
that's
Totally.
fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that I'll do all that later.
Yeah.
So okay, and then all right. So then let's just go into parts now.
Yeah, I think so.
Hit verses, hit bridges.
Verse 1, bridge 2. Those are the two I think I've yet to hear like perfect or that I would say like, yeah, let's definitely use that or whatever. Restream is saying what's happening. Oh, there you go. We're back. We're back. Whoa.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we're back. We're fine.
Okay.
Restream just needs, or Source Connect just needs a little wake ups occasionally.
Yeah, one of our many platforms that we use to connect ourselves across the country. Okay. So I'm going in mainly for verse 1.
Verse 1,
Bridge
yeah.
2.
Verse 1, bridge 2. I think those are the two so far. I would say focus on.
It's really amazing too when I look at it visually, because I already have verse 2, all the choruses, verse 2, bridge 1, and the throwouts.
Mm-hmm.
It really feels like when you just have the song just in your head,
Mm-hmm.
or at least for me, it feels like there's way more parts than that.
Right.
Like all of that is only like 30% of the song.
Yeah.
But when I look at it, it's like that's almost all of it.
Yeah. No, you're
There's
killing
really
it.
2 sections left.
You're killing it. I'm telling you, you're fucking nailing this, dude.
Yeah. But
All
keep-
remains
keep-
to be
keep this-
seen because, like you said, we haven't listened to it back yet.
We haven't listened to it back, right? It could be like,
Yeah.
whoa, easy.
Yeah, totally.
But also too, we need all the pieces of a consistent style,
Yeah. Yep.
because I started with one style and now I'm singing in a different style.
Well, I would say the last 2 takes, which are the ones we're pulling from, are pretty similar. They're like the Viceroy's kind of vibe you're going with. The last 2 are the ones you've decided to kind of take it more that direction.
Yeah.
So I'd say as long as you keep it to those 2 so far, I think it'll sound relatively consistent. But
Let's do one more full pass
Okay.
for safety, and then we'll go in for sections.
gotcha.
Magaduppy says, "Brand done gets it done."
Hell yeah. That's right. This is a big week for us. Brandon singing
Big
today. Playback tomorrow. Brandon doing a dub on Monday.
Back tomorrow.
You guys are spoiled. Don't act like you're not. Still got like 10 people watching. Thanks for watching, everybody. Say hi if you haven't. Say hello.
Another one. Another one.
Thanks, Colin.
Yep.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. So caution here, we've got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die.
Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. I have one note on that one. There's only one note you didn't hit.
One note.
At least that really jumped out at me. The first ruin us, that thing. You nail it.
Very first line.
On the very first line, you nail it. You nail it. You nailed it all the other times, but it's consistently that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Other than that, I thought. I thought the choruses were all super great on that one.
Okay.
I thought your verse two again was like super strong, maybe stronger than the last take's verse 2. And overall, your verse 1 on that one, aside from that one spot, was excellent.
Okay.
What else was I thinking? I thought the bridges you did slightly better the last take, maybe. I can't remember which bridge I said I liked better from the last take. Was it bridge 1? Okay. I
Yeah.
definitely thought the last take's bridge 1
yeah.
was a little bit better.
I have to focus on bridge 2 because there's like the cadence of words that I'm jumbling on. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually like performed the rhythm of those words correctly at all this entire time.
Well, also the there's a little bit of like a bottleneck of words at the very like last line of bridge 2. What are those lines again? Because I feel like we just got to cut out a word or something.
That's what I did on this last one.
Okay, yeah, good.
I took out the word now.
Yeah.
And it worked way better.
Yeah,
So instead
perfect.
of "Don't let it die, girl, now this can heal,"
Yep.
I just said "Don't let it die, girl, this can heal."
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
So
perfect.
I'm just gonna take out the word "now."
Shootouts.
But the line before that, "Let's work it out, girl, now I'm pleading." That also, I either need to learn how that makes sense or alter it. So
Yeah.
we'll have to focus on that one. But I think we should go into hit specific sections now.
Yeah. Shootouts again. I think you're done with the very end shootout stuff. You don't need to keep doing that. I don't think. Between this one and the last one, those were both like excellent.
Yeah. This last one felt great.
Yeah, it was really, really good. Okay, I would say try the try just the first line, really. I mean, you got the rest of the verse. I mean, honestly. I mean, you could do the whole thing if you want, but
right.
I mean, it might help you
try it.
nail that note, but
Well, let me go back to hearing him sing it.
We can't let deceptions ruin us.
Okay.
it's tough. It's a weird line, or it's a weird
It is.
whatever. I
It
don't know
is,
how to talk
especially
singer.
to start with.
Yeah.
Okay. We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. So caution here, we've got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working it for you.
Nice. Nice.
One with no effects for you.
Why not? I thought that was great. I do it one more time. Do it one more time.
Okay.
You're getting it. You're getting comfortable with it now.
C.
I mean, you can do it. It's just like doing it over that line. Yeah.
Yep. Just got to get a good performance. It's exactly the same thing as tracking a guitar part. It's like, whoops,
Totally.
nope, again,
Yep, totally.
nope, again, nope, again.
Yep.
Just do it again until you sing it. We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. So caution here, got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working it for you.
I hear what's going on. You're just slightly flat. You're undershooting the note. You just gotta aim higher than, not too high though.
Okay.
But you're just so slightly flat, and that's it.
In Ruin AHHH?
Yes, exactly. That. Everything else sounds even within that line sounds amazing. It's
Okay.
just
this is
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. Okay, so.
Yeah.
We can't let deceptions ruin.
Yep.
So this is what I do. When you're recording vocals, you need a piano.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So let's listen to his.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We can't let deceptions ruin.
Right, I'm right. It's a C.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the key of C, not G.
We can't let deceptions ruin us.
Us. We can't let deceptions ruin us.
Yep.
Us.
Yep.
Us. Okay, yeah, that's not at all what I was hearing. Us. No wonder. I was literally probably singing just some other note or something.
Yeah.
Us. We can't let deceptions ruin us.
There it is.
Yeah, the note. I was singing some higher note instead of a.
Smoke and Mirrors says, as long as you get intensity, I'll get intonation.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Love it.
Yeah,
Man, I can't wait to hear him sing
that's-
with you. This is going to be so good.
I'm glad that you're handling the intonation, but that's the harder part. For me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like on the other moments in the song where this part comes up, though, I feel like you're hitting it fine. It's really just this one that I've heard consistently. It sounds like it's hard to get.
Yeah, I can just go through and just do some passes of each.
Yeah, just make
verse and
sure.
Each bridge,
Yeah, make sure.
real quick.
There it is.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. Did I get it?
You're flat again.
So it's we can't let deceptions ruin us.
Yeah.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. Oh, I can hear it now.
That was it. That was
I
it.
Can hear, I
You
can
nailed
hear
it.
the difference now.
You nailed it.
All right, let me do it again. I can hear the difference now. We can't let deceptions ruin us.
You were fucking doing it.
Yeah, this is funny. Now that it's like, oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. So caution here, we've got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working it for you.
I'm
Okay.
loving the verse.
Yeah.
Your approach to the verse is so good right now.
So I
The
think
the
what
line
just
we're working
happens-
on, the line we're working on, was better the last one though.
Okay. I
Not
think-
not the laughing take, but the one you nailed before that.
Right. Okay. Well, we got both of those.
I mean, dude, we could move on. That one that you did was perfect. It was literally perfect. I mean, print it. That's the one.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mark that. So I think.
And the rest of this verse used that. That was great.
Okay. I think what just happened is like I had been hearing this entire song sort of like in the key of G, and now I hear it in the key of C, which
Yeah.
what it really is in.
Right.
Like everything makes way more sense now.
Interesting.
So let me just let the song go through, and I'm focusing on these verses and bridges,
Okay.
but let me just see what happens.
Okay.
We can't let deception ruin us.
Yeah.
Us.
There it is.
We can't let deceptions ruin us. We gotta take this time, learn to push on through. So caution here, we've got to build back the trust. Please work with me now, working it for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. Know that sometimes it can get so rough. Our demands and deadlines breaking us in two. It makes me want to stop and back it up. I wanna back it up. I wanna back it up for you. Take me up, turn this over, oh girl. We said it right. Step back, think of what we've been through. Don't let it die. We said it right. You make my life so worth living. Give me everything I need. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up full speed. I think I need the grit style in the bridges. I don't know if I can do those lines without it.
Well, okay. Let's pause for a second. Okay. So, I wanted to point out something that I think you're doing now that is really great, and you're it's kind of something the original vocalist did that is really awesome, which is there's this push pull loud soft loud thing going on in his inflection, and you're like nailing that now. Like there are certain moments where like you bailed at the first half of that bridge for a second, but I thought that was perfect. You kind of like how you kind of like just barely whispered, squeaked out like that last final line of that line.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he
And
does.
forgiving.
Yeah, that's how it goes, you know.
Yeah.
And so I actually think you and then you did it again right after that, and I thought they were both perfect. I thought that was great. I think you should revisit. Let's listen to how he does that bridge moment where because I think your instinct right now is telling you to go extra gritty, and I think you should pull back even more. I think you should go like get real up like way up
Softer.
there, softer, but
Get softer.
softer, but maybe more on the mic so that it still comes
Okay.
through or whatever. But
Okay. So this is how he sings the bridge one.
yeah,
You made my life so worth living.
It's soft.
He gets softer.
Give me everything I need.
Starts
super loud and then he tapers.
Yeah, you're right.
He's tapering.
Get ourselves back up for speed.
And you're doing the opposite. You're
That's
getting
true.
you're getting bigger as you go. Which,
Yeah.
you know, we've already talked about how you should totally make this your own. But I do hear those are moments that I was, you know, once we get through this song, once we get to the bridge, those are moments I would want to hone in on.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's
yeah.
try it. Ta.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Ta. We said it right. You make my life so worth living. Give me everything I need. Now I know it's time for forgiveness.
That's all right.
Get ourselves back up full speed.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Just go right back into
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Try it again.
We said it right. You make my life so worth living. Give me everything I need. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up full speed.
That's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
I can hear the
So-
stumbling block.
Yes. Yeah, because it's like where the note sits in my range.
Yep.
So we're up on a E, a high E up there, which for me is pretty darn close to my ceiling. Like
Yeah.
that G is really the highest note I can do before going into a falsetto. But I need like fucking preparation to do that.
What if you change?
And,
What if you?
and this is like living on that E.
Yeah.
So
What if you change the fucking notes? Sing it different. I mean, it's pretty. Is there a way?
let's see what happens now that I know what I know, and I just forget it, and just sing it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
see what
okay.
happens. We said it right. You make my life so worth living. Give me everything I need. Now I know, girl, it's time for forgiving. Get ourselves back up full speed.
Yeah.
It's
The first half of those are great. Like the
yeah. I honestly I can feel the fatigue from doing basically the throwouts and all the other
I'm sure.
intense moments.
I'm sure. Well, hey man, you've been a fucking trooper, and you've done some really incredible vocal work already today. So we don't need to push it, and I know you're gonna work on this in your own time more anyway. So
Yeah. Sometimes you got to take a break.
know when to
'cause
hold them.
You're dealing with this is one of the only instruments. I'm sure there's something similar for horn players because part of the instrument is
Your face.
right is your respiratory system,
Yeah.
which is not like how it is for guitars and
Yeah.
basses and
Yeah.
drums and
Yeah. I
keyboards
say
and whatnot.
let's give Brandon a
You gotta-
major round of applause, folks.
Thank you.
Oh, even Restream is jumping and saying congratulations. Attaboy, Restream. Thanks bud. Yeah. So, guys, that was fucking awesome. Brandon,
Thank you, everybody.
that was amazing that you did that. I hope we can do that again in the future.
Yes. Yes.
But folks,
Oh, dude, Andy put up the
track right as I
Andy
started
put
playing
up
that.
put up "Live Long and Prosper" right as the Star Trek dub comes out. That's amazing.
Meant to be.
Synchronicity, baby.
Meant to be.
All right, man. Dave Daly, Funky Canuck, Dub Clap. Thank you, Dave Daly. Nice work. Thanks for the stream. Thank all y'all. We
Yeah,
love
thank you guys. What a fun
Yeah.
show today. This was awesome.
We'll be back next week.
Next
we stream
week.
every Thursday, same time. Tomorrow is the debut of Playback.
Playback.
Episode.
Physical Graffiti. Everybody go listen
Yeah.
to Physical Graffiti tonight and make sure
Yes.
tomorrow, same time, Playback. Hang out with
Get
us.
ready. Get ready to argue, everybody.
Yeah, seriously.
Get ready.
Seriously. Okay, I've got the outro. All right. Love you guys. Great job, Brandon.
Too.
Peace up. Peace, y'all. Bye.